And welcome to HollyLuke Shapes. That's right. It's the only shapes-based game show in America. So we're excited so much to have you here. We're very excited to have you here. Excited so much to have you here. That's not quite right, is it? Excited. We're so excited that you guys are watching here today with us. We've got an incredible cast of characters and crazy critters. Yes, Brian. My mic is a little choppy. Well, we'll just get that fixed. Now, last time, folks, if you remember, the stream didn't start for about 30 minutes. So we're already doing a lot better, if I'm being honest. We're already doing a lot better. The mic is good, is what I'm getting from the chat. Okay. Well, Brian, why don't we take it to the line and show all the lovely people at home who we're working with tonight? Well, there it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our incredible guests. God, look at this. It's a real rogues gallery, to quote Spider-Man, of really funny people that I know. So I'm very excited to have you all here. I think we're going to go down the line. I'm going to introduce you one by one, and I'd love one quick sentence about how you're feeling about tonight's game. Alec Robbins, you know him, you love him. Let's start with you.
You think Spider-Man has said Rogues Gallery a lot?
He probably said it.
Okay.
He said it
in the comics, he for sure
has.
I just don't know That's a true question. I don't know if he refers
A
to them as his
a
rogues gallery.
million%, like in a like a fucking
Rogues
1960. Look at
some
this
sort
of
rogue
rogues
gallery that
gallery.
I've been developing.
That
Yeah.
wasn't a gotcha. I just wanted to know.
All right. So that's your sentence then, or you have something else you want to say?
Spider-Man
Happy
is
to
one
be
of my
here.
favorite guys. I look Spider-Man. When sometimes I read him some of my comic, and I think, what would it happen be like if I knew him, even Spider-Man, to come to real life of me?
All right, welcome,
That's good.
Debbie.
Demi,
I don't
Debbie
think-
Stream, thank you so much
I don't
for
think
your
you should-
input. You went a little out of order, but that's okay. Debbie's an incredibly funny comedian, and we're so happy to have her tonight. Let's move on to Chibley.
Hello. I'm not confident at all. I watched like maybe 30 seconds of the video Luke sent me about how the game works.
That's fine. That is actually, that's cool even. I'm really happy about that. So that's awesome, Chibley, and thank you for being here. Let's move on to Grace. Grace is an incredible comedian and podcaster and good friend of mine. Welcome, Grace.
Yeah, you're one of my oldest friends, and I'm kind of surprised I wasn't on the first one of these. But that's cool. I'm gonna go get my food really quick.
Awesome. That's so awesome. Thank you for doing
Hey,
that,
Grace.
Let's
Bye.
move on. Grant,
Grace.
Bye-bye.
Grant
Hi,
from
Grace.
See ya.
Next Thing Now show. This is one of my favorite shows on Twitch. You may have seen me on it last night. These are People Award-winning streamers, and Grant is one of them. Welcome, Grant.
Hi, Luke. I'm also a little frustrated, verklempt even, that you invited Chris on before me, another member of the show. But I forgive you because you put me in the Whoopi Goldberg spot, which means a lot.
Okay.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Wonderful. We got 4 more left. I don't want any notes about when they were added to the show or what position they're in for the rest of the introductions. Got it?
The Whoopi Goldberg spot can make you feel so good when they hit it just right.
Great. Let's next we got an incredible musician, streamer, friend of mine, Howl, Big Howl Dottie. Welcome to the show, my man.
Toot toot to the chat, toot toot to the panel, toot toot to you, Luke. Great to be here. All I really want to say is that I'm blown away with being picked for the second episode of HollyLuke
Thank
Shapes.
you.
That's better than I think I deserve,
you.
even.
Thank you.
So
Because here's what I'll say. I really do appreciate that, Howl, because the first 2, those are the number. That's like, oh man, these are all the people I wish I could have had on, and now I'm having them on this time. But if you're on the 3rd show, that's how you know you and me are not. I don't think too much of you. Like I like you, but you're not one of my number 1 draft picks. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So who's gonna be on the third one? Do you have like a list yet?
Well, Wyatt's going to be on it, but he's on all of them. He's sort of my Bruce Valanche.
That's right. I'm
But
on
he's
all
just
of
as
them.
important every
He's
time.
sort of your Bruce Blanche.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm
So
part
you
of the
did-
creative team.
Oh, okay, that makes
Not
sense.
because
How
not because
bad
of my
Luke's mic is.
sexuality or anything.
Yeah, not your
Or the way I
sex, and you're
dress.
not even fat. Like, if anybody is an heir apparent to Bruce Valanche, just in general,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. We're not arguing that sort of thing. You know what I mean?
It was a little hot early,
Good.
but it's good. Yeah, I don't know why I'm
I
listening to
met
the
Bruce
chat for
Valanche
tech
once,
help.
and he was much nicer than I would have expected.
It seems like he would be pretty nice.
Bruce
But I
Valanche.
guess like alternative and strange people.
Let's
like that are
before we
very
get into
nice,
this
they're, like,
hilarious
plotting.
banter between this incredible panel of funny people, let's move
And
on
this
to
is
the rest
behind
of
the
our
scenes Hollywood stuff.
let's move on to the rest of our
Come on, I'm having
introductions.
fun.
Up next, we've got a streamer, a love guru, a mental guru. That's right, it's at Leslie Tanner, everybody.
Hi, Luke. Hello, everyone out there in chat. It's fantastic to be with you. It's truly an honor to be here. And again, as the others have expressed, the second iteration. I'm on fire right now. There's fire in my bones, and I'm excited to have some fun. And also, the sense of community has already been off the charts. Thank you for including me, Luke.
Thank you, Leslie. And that's actually perfect. So, Tom and Wyatt, you're the last ones to go. So, I really think about what Howell did and think about what Leslie did for your introductions. So, up next, we got another really funny. I mean, everyone's funny here. What can I say? Up next, we've got an incredibly funny comedian. It's Tom Walker.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Toot toot. For one, let's just say that right away. Huge fan of the stream. Very happy to be here. of course. And that's all from me. From here, I'm going to be handing it back to capable old Luke. Fuck off.
Whoa.
It's all right. Sorry, just got my fucking. Thank you for the $20 dark web prosciutto. Sorry, I'll pause my alerts.
Okay, so this is interesting. Can you go back to Tom really quick?
What
This
the fuck
happened
is
last
that?
time when you were on my show, and I said because they donated $20 on my stream, you have to give me that $20.
No.
Yes, that's correct.
Legally, yes.
It was work that
You're profiting off of my work.
And so what I should be doing. Wait, no. I'm here for free.
All
I'm
let's
opening
move on to
my
Wyatt.
PayPal.
Wyatt Bear, everybody. We got Wyatt coming up
Hey.
next. You know him, you love him. What else can I say? It's Wyatt.
That's right. I'm Wyatt. I'm not here for free. Luke is paying me a hefty salary to show up for all of my chat HollyLuke Shapes appearances. I get paid between the 4 and 5 figures. I won't say
That's
which one it is,
right.
but it's between 4 and 5 an episode. And so I'm happy to be here because I'm going to be quite wealthy by the end of this. So I don't really care how the game goes. I'm just happy to be paid for my work.
You don't care how the game goes?
Because you're paying me so much money to be here.
Right. Okay.
I think
Well,
I need to be
Which is a
turned
bit-
down. I'm
which is a bit of
apparently
a
really
joke.
loud.
Demi's loud we're getting. It just-
Wow, a
it's-
rich man. I'm looking at the chat to see how people are kind of perceiving me. It
I'm
seems like, oh, okay,
threatening
I'm
people
rich.
in the chat who are even a little
Yeah.
bit rude to me.
And I do apologize. I think probably my video
Can't see or
quality
hear
and
Wyatt as he talking.
audio
There's
quality
nothing
might be a
wrong
little
with
lower than some of the other
That's
streamers.
okay, man.
I
Don't
guess
worry
I'll keep
about it.
talking because I don't know what's gonna go because I was the last one to introduce myself and
Right.
you haven't moved on, Luke. So I'm gonna keep going.
Well,
um,
it's hard to move
I
on when I'm not
I'm
getting
not
the
I'm, you know
way
I'm not a
because you're not
streamer per
stopping
se, but I
time.
like to be on the computer and I like to
understand?
talk to people online. I like
Because
to
you're not stopping,
some of
I
Luke's
can't
fan-
start. Does that make
some
sense?
of Luke's fans.
All right,
What?
guys. Well, welcome. This is HollyLuke Shapes, and it's an incredible game show that may remind you of another game show, but I don't want to hear the name of that game show. I don't want to see the name of that game show. And if you mention it, you're getting timed out, and you might get banned. So this is a completely original game. It's called HollyLuke Shapes, and we're pretty excited to play. Now, if you've never played HollyLuke Shapes before, it's a bit like that old. That old schoolyard game, Crosses and Circles. Remember Crosses and Circles, don't we? Where one person makes the cross, then one makes the circle, the cross, and you're trying to get 3 of your shapes in a row. And that is how you win a game. Now, but how do you get these incredible crosses and circle shapes? Well, in ours, they're a little bit different because you're going to, as a contestant on the show, who I'll introduce in just one moment, you will be asking one of our panelists who represent each of the 9 incredible grid spaces. Yep. I didn't hear audio.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is so cool. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
What's going down, Luke?
Music sound effect pop up.
Luke, are you
It
okay?
might be on.
Luke, is everything all right?
My favorite part is
Guys,
the
everything is going so good. I'm so excited to be here. So, all
The
right, we're just
muted-
going to keep going
the-
with it.
the sort of
So
muffled.
how this will happen is the contestants will ask one of our panelists. They'll ask, say, I want. Let's say we want Demi space. Let's go into Demi. Let's go into Demi.
Ooh,
then-
gentle.
I'll ask Demi. Come on. I'll ask Demi something like, Demi,
Come on.
how many frogs did God release on the Egyptians during the plagues?
50.
50. And then the contestant will have to decide whether or not they think 50 is the correct answer. If 50 is the correct answer, they will get the shape. So let's see that shape come up on Demi. Boom, there's the shape right there. Demi's shape is taken by that contestant, and so on and so forth. Now, if that person gets it wrong, let's say that answer was basically 500 million or something crazy. I wasn't there, so I don't know. Then it'll go to the other person. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Awesome.
One
Yes.
100%.
That's so great. Thank you so much. Now let's introduce our contestants. Let's introduce our
I
contestants.
thought you were gonna say the panel again. I thought you were gonna go
Introduce
around
us
every
again.
one of
Let's
us.
Start again.
Let's
Yeah.
go back
Contestants are-
through.
You guys are
Does Spider-Man
contestants.
say
Alec
Rogues
Robbins!
Gallery?
We can go back through
panelists.
Alec Robbins. Go
Your
ahead.
panel-
What do you have to
Alec
say?
Robbins.
Why haven't we
Spider-Man
talked
thing,
about
man.
Palestine yet, Luke?
Let's get that out of the way. Let's start. All right, so
Mhm.
Luke, just real
Yeah.
quick summary. Palestine.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I
I
don't
need an
really read the
update,
news,
man.
so I don't know. All right.
It's the worst
Luke's
answer you could have given.
apolitical. He says that he's apolitical and
I'm a
moderate.
centrist.
Yeah, centrist.
All right.
Well, Spider-Man
contestants.
sometimes he just says things that I just think that is such the coolest thing that you could have said, Spider-Man.
Are you waiting to get them?
What's up?
Gotcha. No, we're
He's
just
doing
we're waiting
off-camera
for our two
chatter.
incredible contestants.
The tech.
Contestants, if you're in the chat, please chat, and we'll pull up your chats on the screen.
Someone just said I can hear pretty much everyone except Luke. That's not great.
All right. Well, we'll turn me up.
I think that's fine. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's all
maybe
fine.
that's fine actually.
So we're looking for Lulu. I see Lulu go right there. And then our other contestant is Jellotion, who I believe you already have. Caesar Salad, no, you are not a contestant. Grace from TikTok. Grace, respond to that.
Am I Grace from TikTok?
I guess that's the question.
I don't know. I don't think I posted one in like a year.
Congrats.
So that's
Congrats.
huge for
That's
me.
huge.
Yeah.
Hey, well done.
Thank you.
It's kind of giving Grace from TikTok. Damn.
So dumb. You gotta stop, man.
Why is he
Sorry,
laughing
man.
like
Just
that?
like the complete silence and then
Yeah.
and then a quiet.
Silent. It's not silent.
And I was about to say something,
It's
but
not
then
silent.
it
I'm
was
thinking.
better to
I'm
wait.
thinking.
They usually
about
edit that out of the broadcast. The
Tom,
bit where the game
yeah,
is just
Tom,
like,
you better than anyone
Ugh.
should know that sometimes physicality can speak way more than words can.
ah.
Are you doing something physical?
Well, no, I kind of stretched a little bit.
It's like jazz. It's about the the jokes you don't say, right, Luke?
Yup. Luke, what are you waiting for? Folks, we're just waiting to get our two contestants up on the board, and then we will begin this incredible iteration of HollyLuke Shapes version 2. I heard the cats outside. Well, that's... hold on.
Demi,
It's about the
Demi, do you
jokes
have games
don't
on your
say.
phone?
Let me check. I'll type in games and see what games comes up.
Oh yeah.
Games.
Candy
I got
Crush maybe or Royal
He's
Flush?
in
got
the
s-
window. Don't worry.
I got
He's,
Sudoku downloaded.
Ooh.
I could do a
he's in the
Sudoku.
window meowing, so
Can't
it's
really
not a
do
big deal.
that.
We got him up on the screen. Welcome, everybody, to our first two contestants of the evening. Playing for Pentagons, we've got Luluga. And playing on the triangle side, right down there, we have Jellotion. So let's welcome to our competitors. Thank you guys so much for being here. Now, how this will work is we'll go back and forth, each one of them choosing a panelist, and us asking that panelist a question, and so on and so forth. So we will start with Luluga, because they are on top. So Luluga, which panelist would you like to ask a question of first? Let me know. And in the meantime, I'm just going to do some really funny banter, something that comes to mind quickly and naturally. Like, man, today I ordered Chipotle to my old apartment. Can you believe that?
The mic is
Wow.
The mic is insane.
it's so good.
That's so good. I love
The
it.
mic is crazy, brother.
Wow.
I
Just
don't
switch
understand.
mics?
I like how it's
don't-
taken us 20 minutes to mention it. Like we've all just been
Well,
listening to it.
we all figured like there's no way it's getting fixed. Let's get that
Yeah,
out
we
of
were
the
trying
way
to be
right
generous.
now.
We were trying to be
Yeah.
generous.
There's not a chance, but when you get loud, it clips insanely.
Or should I more
It
just
is,
have
yeah.
volume control?
That could be part of it.
I think the volume control might be
You've
the way
never
to
been
go.
you've never been much for subtlety, Luke. I've
Yeah.
always said this.
Hey, how's it going? This is sort of a normal way to talk on the show.
Right away again.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it
Speaking of
going?
There we
tongues,
go.
let me see.
You've been on air for 25 minutes and you go, hey, how's it going?
Luke borrowed $5,000 from me to make this stream happen.
Instead of picking one of the shapes,
Do
it looks
we wanna
it looks
switch
as if
mics
one of the
real quick?
contestants is complaining
help?
about the mic instead of choosing one of the
Do we wanna
shapes.
switch
If
mics
I'm
real
not
quick?
mistaken.
I think that's
I
good.
got all the stuff right here. Can
Yeah,
you
you just be
hilarious
quiet.
comedian say something really funny while I switch mics really quick?
You got it,
Oh.
Luke.
When
Put
I
it in our
was-
capable hands.
When I was about 8 years old, my auntie took me to the beach,
Luke
and
is looking great.
and I caught a crab there and brought it home, in a bucket, and then was like, "What the fuck? I don't know how to fucking look after a crab." And then I heard my mum pull into the
Oh.
driveway, so I ran to the bathroom and I flushed the crab down the toilet, and it
Oh,
went
wow.
like,
Crab?
and it
Did it
clattered
live?
really loudly, and then I was like,
Mm.
"Oh, I don't think that crab's gonna be okay."
It clattered.
That would have sounded
That's
like
not
you were
very
flushing
funny.
like 3 forks
Oh, you
down a
thought the
toilet.
crab was gonna survive. Like you didn't think you were killing the crab.
Yeah,
I get
Because
the
it
logic
was
'cause it's
going in water.
down there.
It's like
Mm.
flushed
in water,
away.
yeah. But then I
It-
was
it-
like, "It's not a fit. It's not a hard fish.
Right.
It's a different guy." So
Yeah,
I
was it
think
a hermit crab or maybe more like
no,
a
like a
soft-shell-looking
beach, like a beach
crab?
crab,
A beach crab.
Yeah.
like a
Like, was it
sideways
big?
beach crab.
Yeah.
It
How
was
big?
probably it was like that.
No,
The
he would be
Goblin
fine.
Bigger
He
than
would have
most
think
been
it would've
alright, I
been-
reckon.
I reckon they need air, don't they?
Have
Or
you
do
ever
they
seen
not?
the movie Flushed Away?
I just said flushed away.
Yeah, I went
Oh,
to
yeah.
I went to the Sin of Murder see Flushed Away.
I
Fucking
did
sucked.
too.
It's good.
What
Crabs
do
do
you
not
mean
eat
it
air.
sucked? You didn't like it when
Flushed
you were a
away's
kid?
good.
Bunch of ugly fucking rats.
It's
What,
good.
you didn't like it when you were a kid?
Oh my god.
When you were a
Hello,
kid, you
hello?
thought they were ugly too?
Beautiful, Luke.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you guys hear
Can
me?
you yell for
okay?
us, Luke? Can you give
I
us a
can't tell the
yell?
difference.
Yippee! Like Mario Brothers.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Mario.
That's
Perfect.
really
Awesome.
good.
Awesome. You're even quieter, Luke. I don't need comments like that. I'm gonna do something bad. Okay, so I did forget to go over the prize. Now I
30
see.
minutes.
I
30
see
minutes.
Our first person.
30
So I do
minutes.
want to get that prize up, Brian. When you got a second, let's show what the people at home are playing for tonight.
This is crazy.
I wrote
Why won't
All
they
right,
pick a
look
shape?
at
Why
this.
won't
Look
they
at
pick a
this.
shape? Why won't they pick a shape?
Finding your piece, sailing the seas of entrepreneurship. How about learning the secrets of business success with a little help from the pirate and magical universe of One Piece? That's what's in Find Your One Piece, Sailing the Seas of Entrepreneurship. The book brings powerful lessons in leadership, strategy, and entrepreneurship inspired by the extraordinary adventures of Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and other members of the Straw Hat crew. Now, I know we're on Twitch, so I know a lot of you love anime and shit. So, but I think not a
there
lot of you
reviews?
have good business sense. So I
Are
think
there
this will be a
Amazon
really
reviews for
great.
this book?
This will be a really great. This will be really great for you. I really do think so. All right. So that's the
Luke?
prize.
Can I win? Is it like possible for me to win that
No.
book?
Yeah, like, do
No.
we get a
Grayson and I
copy as
really
well?
need it.
I got out this question a lot last time. You guys are here because you're my friends, but no, you can't win anything. I hope that's really
Luke,
clear.
You give strangers gifts, but not your
Oh.
friends.
Mhm.
What happened?
Someone left.
Grant?
Oh,
is that-
why? We got
Grant
a
is a
joke.
Sorry.
There we go.
We got a jailbreak.
Sorry, I threw a
Jailbreak.
fit. I threw a fit. I'm sorry.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Yeah,
Riley,
you didn't
you
give me
so I can
anything
see
for my
why.
birthday. I can't even win a prize at this
I gave you a
scenario.
keychain.
Can't
All right.
win.
So okay.
That was not for my birthday. You
All
gave
right,
us all
so
keychains
that's
at
great,
the same
Grace.
time.
Thank you. So 30 minutes in, that's officially the introduction part of the show is over. Now we can move on to the game. Yippee! Let's move on to Leslie, our first shape. Luluga is picking Leslie.
Oh, nice.
Move on to Leslie for me. Now, Leslie, this is an interesting question. And this is sort of almost a warm-up because I hope you know this one. I've got
Let's
a
go.
fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Sorry, I'm not trying to crack up. Who said this
What is
famous
him?
Saturday Night Live line?
I think I know that one. I believe it was a famous actor. I'm surprised he's not dead yet. Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. And while we wait for Luluga's response, whether they agree or disagree with Leslie, because that's the next step in the game, Leslie, I got to ask, what's your favorite sketch from SNL this season?
Ooh, there's so many good ones. There's just so many to pick that are so strong. You know, such a strong artistic voice. It's hard for me to pick because I enjoy I sort of black out and have so much fun.
Hey, no problem. Well, that's all right because we've got Luluga says, I actually disagree with that one personally. Unfortunately, Luluga, that is incorrect. Leslie was right. It was actor Christopher Walken. I'm kind of surprised you don't know that. So
Wow.
we're going to go back to Jell
Wow.
Ocean. Going to turn it over to Jell
It's
Ocean.
not that they
playing for
didn't
the
know, it's that they disagreed.
Right. They disagreed. It's not that they didn't know.
Continue. Don't let me stop
They do
things.
because they think it's something else.
They can
Interrupting.
know something and disagree with it.
Interrupting
Sorry.
and saying, "Don't let me stop things. Just keep going. Just do the show, okay?"
If you're
going,
hearing me
yeah.
say this, you're already fucking up. Keep going full speed
All right,
ahead.
let's
okay?
move on to Gel Ocean. Who would you like to pick as the second contestant panelist to answer an amazing question? Yeah. Now, we got Grant from
Whoa.
ENS, our center square. Let's move into Grant.
Strategically, the one that makes sense.
Grant.
Yeah,
The
it
one that
didn't
makes
make any
sense
sense to pick
strategically.
me, to be honest.
Grant, here's a question for someone who has sex and can make eye contact at parties. Who has the most points scored in NBA history?
The most points scored in NBA history.
Yes, ever.
I think it's LeBron now. Am I wrong?
Well,
I
let's see.
was shocked to find.
Please
Yeah,
keep
go ahead.
going while we wait for Gel Ocean whether they agree or disagree.
I remember feeling really frightened and scared about the passage of time conceptually when I learned that not only I think is he the does he have the title most points ever scored, but he's also like in the top 5 all time for assists, which feels crazy. I mean,
Assists?
as somebody who's not a point guard.
Well,
Although I guess he kind of would play point guard occasionally,
That was
right?
hot. Grant, that was hot. It's hot, like attractive.
That was.
we got Gel Ocean's answer here.
Fast
Gel
as
Ocean
hell.
disagrees with Grant's answer. Unfortunately, another misstep from our contestants. The answer is LeBron James. Congratulations, Grant. I didn't know that you knew about stuff like that. So let's.
I've never had sex, and I am bad at making eye contact, which
Well,
is
you
why
do
I
know the
know
points.
about numbers and stuff.
There's
Yeah,
a type
thank
of
you.
guy that's like a sports guy that is all those things, but then the thing he likes a lot of sports instead of what probably most of the people here like. So let's go to Luluga.
I love you, Grant, but I don't love this like I've never had sex thing because we can all see through it, and you can just be yourself.
Luluga,
Yeah,
we'll wait on you for
Are
your
we
comment.
are we counting hand stuff where you cry halfway through?
Yes, you can pick.
No,
Leslie.
Grant, you're sexually active, man. I know.
I know that you're sexually active,
Okay.
Grant. I think most people.
Well, I don't
here
know it for
that.
sure, but I could.
All right, let's go back
Crying
to
is how
Leslie.
some people
Don't know
have
that.
sex.
Let's
You
go
don't
back
know
to
that.
Leslie.
I never seen it.
I can get Jamie on the
Yeah,
phone
Leslie
and have
up
her
on the
confirm that
screen.
I've never finished.
Leslie, this is a question for you.
go.
Nancy, where am I? What is the neurodegenerative disease that ultimately killed Ronald Reagan?
Autism.
All right. Leslie's answer is autism. Luluga, do you agree or disagree? Do you agree or disagree? Let's see. Now, Leslie, what do you think of old Reagan? Oh yeah, now that's correct. Awesome. So we don't need to turn to you because Luluga has gotten this question wrong as well. You guys know there's a prize, right? The people playing, like you do want to get them correct. It seems
Maybe
kinda
you should
obvious
double up
that-
the prize. Maybe 2 books instead of just 1.
All
Double
right,
it
we're
up so
that's a
the
great
odds
point,
are a
Chip.
bit
Yeah,
higher.
because
We're
like
epic it's
right
gonna
now
be
the
two-
prizes they get to keep playing.
Luke, can I
right?
hop in
They're
here?
gonna wanna like.
Two
Luke,
copies
let
of
me-
that One Piece book.
Look, let me hop in here, man. If someone gets it wrong, doesn't the other person get a point? Or is that not how you roll at HollyLuke Shapes?
Should we just start again, maybe with some new rules?
Yeah, let's start again with some new rules, and we'll kind of do it.
What?
Like how Wyatt-
What?
We doing
What?
Wheel
What?
of Fortune?
All right, so
Look, I'm just saying.
We're
do.
gonna need to
you're
start
right.
by introducing the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go from the top.
This is triggering
Right.
my Ronald
Right.
Reagan
Alex
disease.
not
Robbins.
Grace Coolin.
I think
This
this
is
is
triggering
how
my
it
Ronald
was
Reagan
talking.
disease.
I'm not Grace
I
Coolin.
just wanted to talk.
Oh, is that Grace from TikTok, Grace?
I think this happened.
I guess
last time,
people
too.
thought I was
All
Grace
right, so
Coolin Schmidt.
here's how we're gonna do it.
Which
Here's
is
how
a
we're gonna
really
do it. We're gonna
huge
give
insult to
Lulu, we're gonna
Grace
give
Coolin
Gel
Schmidt.
Ocean. We're gonna put a
Who's a
triangle over
beautiful,
Leslie,
wonderful person, and I'm Jabba
Oh,
the
come
Hutt.
on, Grace.
and then we're gonna put a pentagon
We love you,
over
Grace.
over Grant. And that's how we were playing it. Okay, got it? Great. Thank you for.
Oh,
I'm not- I
Justin
know we're
only
not
just
supposed to-
Justin
Alright.
only just got home, so can we? Up in the top left, that is Alec Robbins. So go ahead and say something about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'll just say that my name's Alec. I'm here right now. I'm on HollyLuke Shapes. Is that what we're calling it? And
That's what it's
I've got a Nico Rob.
What is that?
Okay, Chiblee, go ahead. Say something about
Hi.
yourself.
I'm excited. I'm not very confident. I've only watched maybe 30 seconds of the video that Luke sent me on how to play the game, and I'm sure I'll do okay though. Thank you.
Just really quick, I really love how this is what is happening. But
Demi?
Jellotion, while we're doing this, let's get Jellotion's next.
My name is Demi.
panelist
I'm a
pick.
comedian. I have a little bit of green paint on my face, but I don't think anybody's noticed. And I have this clown graduate.
Now that's so
Luke,
cool.
you gotta
Let's
grab
get
the
Ryan
ring.
on deck. Well, we'll have to go
That's
back to
cool.
introductions
Why-
round
I'm
2
Grace.
after this
I'm
next
Grace.
contestant.
I'm
This is,
Grace. I'm
TikTok?
I'm Grace Freud.
This is
And
Let's
Joker.
get Wyatt on the
I,
board.
I,
Don't get Grace
and
on
when
the
I got
board. Get
sober,
Wyatt
I
on the
started
board.
spending a lot of money on One Piece stuff.
Wyatt.
This is
Wyatt.
Joker from Persona 5
Wyatt.
and some of his game. Yeah,
Oh,
what's up,
that's
man?
sick.
Wyatt. Let's put politics aside for a second. Name
Okay,
one of Captain
please.
Jack Sparrow's famous phrases.
Captain Jack Sparrow, who from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I believe he's a bit of a drinker.
Yeah,
That Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's
He knows how
correct.
to put him back.
that's correct.
So one of the things that he said that always made me laugh as a boy, maybe it was sort of bad tidings for my future, was "Where is all the rum gone?" Was one of Captain
Where
Jack
has
Sparrow's
all the
famous
rum
lines.
gone? Jelosha, do you think that's one of Captain Jack Sparrow's famous phrases or not?
Where has all the
in the
rum
meantime,
gone?
I'd like to ask you something. Do you think that playing Jack Sparrow is the reason Johnny Depp went nutso? And then
It's sort of a it's sort of a monkey's paw situation. You know what I mean? When you're given that much power and kind of get to put on bangles on your hands and whatnot. Like someone left, maybe.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll ignore that.
Insanity can happen. So yeah, I think that's probably why he became sort of a bad guy. But fame corrupts anyone, Luke. I don't know if you know
That's
this.
right.
and
Tom got another
I would be careful
$20.
as your channel
Don't worry
grows.
about
I
that.
don't want
Don't
Right, can
pay
someone
attention.
send me some fucking money? I'm opening my
Jellotion.
PayPal. I'll pretend to be fucking scared too, if
Yeah,
that's what
wait.
you want.
Jelosha says, I know that's right. That's right. Jelosha gets the triangle.
It's not exactly right. It's why is the rum gone? But go ahead if you
No,
want to be
I have
lousy
it
about
written
the
down
game.
here.
It's
Where
why
is
is
all
the
the
rum
gone?
always
It's
gone?
why is the
I
rum
have it.
gone?
Well, I don't care what they say on the fan fictions.
Is
I
it
have
why-
"Where is all the rum gone" written down.
Where is the
Well, that's great. You got it wrong.
What else do you have written down?
Yeah, what else
Yeah.
do you have
Just out of
written down?
curiosity.
I got a lot. I
Where-
got a bunch of questions.
Where is all
what
the
about
rum gone?
Man,
We
feels
probably
really
gotta
good.
what's written
here in the
down
middle
for my
square.
question?
Middle square feels so good. God
Wow.
damn. Oh, that's nice. Feels nice in here.
Hey, be
Great
promoted.
power.
I love this.
Wow, Tom, I'm your wife now.
Oh, hell
Things
yeah.
are gonna
We
change
missed
around here,
Alex.
bud. And by that I mean this is now a house of like radical love and honesty. Have you ever cheated on me? And by that I mean have you ever slept with someone that wasn't me specifically? Because I consider that cheating.
Okay, I've done that a few
I like
times
having
in the past, but I'm looking to give that away.
Give it away in the new year.
Give it,
Yeah.
is that Australian?
Give it
phrase?
away, give it away, give it away
I
now.
was thinking
Yeah.
the same, Greg. Give it away,
Sorry.
give it away, give it away now.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
I was
Does
going to
anyone
ask you.
else-
Go ahead, Tom.
Alec got banned
No,
from
I
my.
was gonna say, does anyone else feel like this show has like an incredible amount of work put into it, but you can't tell where?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like he didn't put any effort into any of the questions, but
That's
he
not true.
meticulously
That's not true.
he meticulously ironed his underwear before he
Not
came
true.
on.
Well, I know
He
you didn't do
spent
that.
he spent all of his prep time trying to find the coolest shirt that he could
Yeah.
wear.
Oh man, I've been up all night breaking this microphone, and now everyone's giving me crap.
I thought it'd be a good bit. I thought it was gonna be a fucking hit, dude.
That was scary.
I'll be losing it over my broken mic bit.
Bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
We
Oh,
should,
back
we
in
should
the-
tell the
I sound like
All right,
Jinxie,
everybody.
dude. I sound just
Everybody,
like Jinxie.
we gotta focus back up because we've only got 11 more hours.
I haven't really been
Aw.
listening, if I'm being honest. So whatever you said, I don't really give a fuck because it's
Luke,
still
you're
my
getting
show.
ragdolled
Now-
over here. You're getting absolutely
Do they
demolished.
know about blocks, Luke? Make sure that the contestants know about blocks.
What? What?
A block is possible here. I want to make sure the contestants know about
Oh,
blocks.
so like, yeah. All right. It looks like we've got Tom
I
Walker
just learned
up
about
next.
tape. Now I
It's-
got to learn about.
I'm gonna
blocks
cut
as
all this
well.
stuff. I'm not even gonna watch
That was
all the
right.
last 5 minutes because I don't care. So
Tom
let's
Walker
go
for
to-
the block. That was the right thing.
Let's
to do.
go. Tom Walker for the block. There we
Tom
go.
Walker
Wyatt.
for the
Thank you.
block.
Thank you. Tom Walker.
Thrilled. No.
Now, this is an interesting question. Name the 4 girls from HBO's Girls. Hint, they are all white.
Oh, okay. From memory, there is Marnie, Sarah, Lulu, and Trent. It's not Trent. It's got to be.
Probably not Trent, is it?
Yeah, me.
No. I don't think there was Trent. There's got to be a Michelle in there somewhere.
All right, so say it one more
Gotta
time.
be a Michelle.
Okay, I can't. I'll say it again, and it'll be exactly the same as
Yep.
it was before. It's
Yep.
Michelle, Marnie, Mama, and Krungus. Whatever.
Awesome.
I don't,
Luga. So do you think the answer is Michelle,
Welcome
Marnie,
to the block.
Mama, and
Krungus, are you watching
Krung?
Rick and Morty right now, brother? Krungus.
Lena, you know.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of sort of mixed feelings around him in this panel, I know. So let's not get into all that. Luluga.
I guess.
Now, Tom,
I gotta push the Q-tip far into my ear. I gotta push this Q-tip really far into my ear, Rick. You know.
But
Yeah.
I don't
think
know
so.
about that.
All right.
So good.
Luluga is
geez,
disagreeing.
I'm not
That is
legally allowed to talk about
incorrect,
this.
Tom. Tom, that is incorrect. The answer was Hannah, Marnie, Jessa, and Shoshana. So Luluga gets a block.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. The show's
Ooh.
running totally normal and good now. Oh, yes, dude. We're
Well,
moving
does
on
the
to
block
Jello
mean you
shit.
get like bonus points?
Huh?
No, it's just
No.
It's just
blocking
cool.
triangle
It's just like a
from
cool
winning.
What you
thing.
call it?
You
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
just what the
It's
method.
crosses
the-
It's like
circles.
tic-tac-toe.
I think we
crosses
should
and
incorporate One Piece collectible card game into this somehow at some point.
Chiblee.
We
you're
should
up
add
Rondon
like
card?
two
I
more
attached two
rows.
Don to Grace.
Chiblee,
This is
you're
good.
up next. Chiblee.
Oh God.
Let's
Uh-huh.
put politics aside for a second. Who plays Sirius
What?
Black in the Harry Potter movies?
Oh shit.
Let's put politics aside.
It's like,
There- Yeah.
What do you think?
Some funny writing.
do you want me to just tell you?
No, Demi,
Yeah.
come on.
It's Gary Oldman.
Come
Say that.
on.
I'm gonna go with
come
Gary
on.
Oldman.
Nah.
I think
I
is
would-
Can I
right.
just
I would say
say,
that.
Fully
I would
left
like to
field.
say
I'm
that
going with a
when
guess.
Luke sent
Gary
out an
Oldman.
email,
This is
he
I was
did
gonna
not
say-
even say there were any rules, so
I'd like
we
to-
could
I
look it
literally
up.
didn't
I
explain the
sent
rules.
a clip.
Don't
I
look
sent
it
a
up.
clip for you to watch.
But you
Gary
didn't say we
Oldman.
couldn't look up answers and shit.
don't look up
You
answers.
didn't say
Don't
we
You
look
didn't
up
say that I
answers.
couldn't
Obviously,
give
don't
Chibley
look
the
up
answers.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you for the
I like
rabbit
Demi
ear
helping
for the,
out. I thought that was
$5 tip.
We're on the
Yeah,
same
that's
row. I
good,
think
yeah.
that should count as like a team play. Like us three
Yeah.
up top should be a collaborative effort.
Alex team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask for help later too from Demi
Chiblee,
or
what was
Ghibli.
your answer?
Demi, what was it?
Look.
Gary Oldman.
All right, let's
Gary
see.
Oldman
you
is
think
my
you should
answer.
have to remember?
Gary Oldman.
Look,
You should
We
not
each,
be able to
yeah,
remember.
after now, you do have to remember after the first time I tell
I'm
you.
on
But
the
that
glasses.
was a
Yeah, yeah,
practice.
I'm on
That's
the
fair.
glasses team. Look, Luke, I'm on the glasses team now on the bottom row.
That's great, Wyatt. Thank you.
Wow.
1, 2,
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
two glasses teams. There's actually an L shape going on.
Wow.
That's
Glasses
terrific,
card.
Wyatt.
Jello
Look at those
Ocean agrees with
glasses.
the answer. Now, I am going to give it to you, even though the technical correct answer is Sir
Yay.
Gary Oldman. He is a knight, but I will give it to you. Try, Lulu, no, wait. Oh, shit.
I was
Why
gonna
is
say I
the
didn't think there
gone?
were any in those movies.
I believe that was a block.
That was for the block. And we move on to to Luluga for the next incredible question on HollyLuke Shapes. You know what's so crazy is this is still going better than last time.
Yeah. Because there's not. Last time Luke had a big. Did you guys watch? Last time Luke had a big piece of cardboard with a tic-tac-toe board on it, and that's how he was making the
Yeah.
shapes.
So
And he was not good at drawing them. I'll tell you.
right, so I do want to just say for people watching at home, this is better. Let's head on to Grace.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Grace. Welcome to the program.
I'm so excited to be here. What's my big question?
In The Matrix, Neo knew this style of Eastern martial arts after a computer taught it to him. Stop Googling it. I can see you looking at a second monitor.
No, there's a
answer.
magic eye puzzle
I
on the
don't
wall.
have a second screen. I'm in my dining room, Luke. You know this. You know that I'm not in my office.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Gary Oldman. It's Gary.
Doesn't
Oldman.
he learn a bunch
Oldman.
of different types of fighting? Like, doesn't he learn like a ton? Like, isn't that the whole thing?
There's
Like,
a
he gets
specific-
some of
True.
it?
That is true.
There's
All
a
of it?
specific
It could
one
just be
he
all of it.
mentions.
You gotta throw this question out.
Oh.
This one.
This
This is a tainted
This
question.
guy-
There's a
question.
bunch of them. Okay.
Javi, there's such.
There's
Do you
one
want me to
answer,
tell
though.
you,
He
I'm
just-
gonna
Grace?
go. I'm gonna
Grace,
say.
yeah, I can tell you.
Yeah,
if you
tell
want.
me. Can
No.
you tell me?
It's kung fu.
I was
Yeah.
gonna guess kung fu.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
If,
was
let's
gonna
see if
guess
that's
That's
the
probably
answer.
what you're looking
But
for.
honestly, it's like, yeah, all right, kung fu.
I don't care if you don't like the questions.
It's
You
not
don't?
that I
Can I be
don't like the
clear? I
question.
don't give a
It's
shit.
that,
No?
Luke, if you want people to take the game seriously, then you have to have you have to have like a written out rules system.
It needs to be concise. Yeah.
All right, awesome. Luluga says, okay, well, two heads are
Can I
better than
just
one.
say
So
I've
let's.
written for Trivial Pursuit.
So let's go-
And I've written for other trivia games too. I'm just saying.
You want a
that
writing job? You're trying to get a writing job?
I mean, I am. It's dead right now, but
Well, this is you could do it. This is
I
you'd
don't-
be doing.
I'd
could
like a writing
intern
Anybody
job,
out
too.
there?
You get
Anybody
intern
out there in
for me.
Twitch chat running a writer's room?
Luluga,
We are
catch
all
the
available.
shape. That's
but I'm
Pentagon to
especially
Luluga.
available.
All right, we're moving back on to Jill Ocean. Here we go on another exciting round of HollyLuke Shapes.
Thank you, Caesar. I know Kung Fu and Karate and Taekwondo and Judo.
doesn't-
God.
And gun and
But
gun
he says
fu.
Kung Fu. All right, fine, sure.
got a
the
good
question
feeling.
should have
I got a
been-
good
They
feeling.
learned how
Let's
to
go
fly
with
a
Howell.
helicopter,
Moving
too,
on to
I think.
Howell.
My time to shine. It's my time to shine, baby.
Howell, and I
Let's
have
go.
a feeling you
Let's
might
go.
know this one.
So, since everybody was showing off their figurines and stuff, I'll just say I'm
Please.
celebrating the 25th anniversary of Star Wars Phantom Menace
Yes.
Episode 1.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Jawa
go.
with light up eyes. Light up
Wow.
eyes.
Yeah, light up
Hey.
eyes.
That's awesome.
Little
Howell.
Jawa.
I like that guy.
How are you going to see it in
Jawa.
theaters?
Oh no, he has like he had like a little thread in front of his face. That's too bad.
It's okay.
Okay, but yeah.
How are you going to see it
did
in
it.
theaters?
Yeah. I actually waited in line. I waited in line for like 2 days to get into the
Is that his-
get into the
No,
to
the
25th
re-release, though.
anniversary
Wait, no, like
Is
screening.
that his
now or
question?
then?
Is that his question for
That
the
this
for the
week?
game?
I'm trying to do banter. All right, let's just move on to the question. Fine. This restaurant chain is also
Oh, yeah,
known as
that's
the
Ro-
St.
by the
Louis
way,
Bread
Rosie's
Company
right
in
over there.
100
Rosie's
stores
right
in
there.
its original market.
All right, that's Rosie's head right there. She's sleeping.
Awesome.
Um,
Love that.
Aww.
Luke, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the entire?
Yeah, no
question?
problem. This restaurant chain is also known as the St. Louis Bread Company in 100 stores in its
Restaurant
original
train?
market.
Restaurant train?
You said restaurant train.
You said train. You
Train,
said restaurant
Luke?
train.
This
That's kind of
restaurant
repeating it.
train.
The
A
first time you
train?
said the
This
first time you said
restaurant
chain.
train.
Yeah, I said it the first time,
This
but I guess
MFer said
y'all weren't
train.
listening the first time.
So was it chain or train?
That was to test you. It's a chain. What do you
Panera
think,
fucking
Owl?
is disgusting.
Carney's on Sunset. Carney's on Sunset.
Sometimes-
Quiet, Grace.
Is it
Panera.
sometimes
Fucking
it's called?
disgusting.
Oh, wait,
The question is
Shut up!
that this place
Howell's
is
talking.
sometimes called.
Grace just gave away the
I
answer.
can't
Just
even
talk.
hear Howell because you guys keep talking
Yeah.
over him.
Can you repeat
Put
the
Howell
question? Luke?
big.
That's funny.
All right, Howell, what do you think?
It's a restaurant that is sometimes called the St. Louis Bread Company. That's right.
Yes,
right.
correct.
I've got the question right here.
It's
Okay.
a chain.
I
a
can let
restaurant
you.
chain.
I know it. So if you don't know it, I
really
can
gonna
tell
be
you.
pissed if you do that again.
Fuck.
And we might
Oh,
have
I
to
know.
replace you. So just keep that in mind.
What's
Okay.
it?
I'm guessing that St. Louis style bread is like a different type of bread.
Right.
It's different. They got a different.
We just
I'm thinking
always-
it's like saltines or something. I'm thinking, what's the big salt? Premium brand saltines are sometimes called the
You
St.
guys
Louis
keep
bread.
going. It's
Right.
okay.
So the question is, I just want to be very clear. The answer to the question, the restaurant chain is also known as the St. Louis Bread Company, and your answer is saltines.
Premium. I
Okay.
think
All right.
probably
Seems-
out
it
this way
seems
you
good
could go-
enough.
Let's
you could
see.
go and
Jelosha, do you
sit
think the
down
answer
and eat
is
at a table.
saltines? We'll wait for that.
Not
Now, Owl,
it's not a bad guess.
you ever been? Oh, I gotta disagree. So we'll move past that little piece of banter. And unfortunately, you are incorrect, Howell. But our contestant is correct, and your incorrectness. Yes, the answer is Panera. Panera.
Oh.
So
it
that
was
is one
Panera.
more. Oh, this is
Love
I would-
Panera.
this
Absolutely
gets
love
heating
that
up
place.
Quick.
You love
When it's my turn to just
Panera?
be that question.
Yep.
All right.
Why do you
Panera's
love
pretty good.
I
Panera?
also like Panera.
Delicious.
You really hate it,
Who do we
Grace?
got? Who do we got next?
I think
What
Panera's
Panera
pretty
was
good.
10 years ago is different
Uh-huh.
than what it is today.
I agree with
I'll
that.
tell you
Honestly, I haven't been
I
there in a
haven't been
while.
to a Panera in 10 years. So I think that's
Yeah, I think
probably
about same.
It's getting
All
worse
right.
for sure.
Let's
but it's
select
okay.
Demi. Now,
in
Debbie,
its-
this is
it's in
actually
its
pretty
Pan
exciting because
era.
this you actually are supposed to
Oh.
answer the
In this
question this
era.
time. So let's take a look at this next question.
Jimmy knows a
Robots in
lot.
disguise. Which Transformer turns into a cassette player?
I don't know.
I can see the flash of your screen. I really feel like you're looking it up too.
No, I'm texting. No, I don't know
Awesome.
which one turns into
Okay.
a cassette player.
So-
Is it
You want the
Is it-
attention when it's not on you, but now that it's on you, you're texting.
sorry?
I think that's relatable, Luke.
What's your answer?
Does one of them really turn into a cassette player?
That's right.
Yeah.
And
you
it's
wanna
not
know?
one. It can't be.
You
Yeah, I
wanna
would like.
know?
Yeah, I'd like to know. Would somebody tell me?
I don't know. It was just a general question by
Yeah,
me. If you'd like
it's
to know, I
Okay.
don't know.
sound wave.
Soundwave
Yeah.
is my answer.
All right. Do we agree, Luluga? Soundwave. UVC. I'm going to take that as a yes. And Luluga gets the shape. Wow, it's coming
Yeah,
down to the
thank you,
last
Grace.
shape.
You
because
can't take UVC as a yes. That's not. You need more specifics.
UBC.
well, it didn't seem like, I mean,
UVC.
that seemed like a confirmation more than a negative, right?
This could all be handled if you were more clear about the rules. I feel.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that clear. It's tic tac toe,
Challenge
but
shape.
to get a square, you have to answer a trivia question. All right.
So it's a catch game, huh?
What?
It's a cat. Nobody can win now. So why even ask me a question?
No,
you know?
someone can win. It's
No.
five
So
shapes.
that's
It's
the
a
last
five-square
rule. If
win.
you get 5 shapes, you still win. So we
Okay.
move on to Alec as the last shape.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty
I can,
interesting,
all right.
huh,
Now,
Alec?
now I'm excited again.
It's all coming
Now
down to
you're
you,
excited.
Alec.
Now you're excited. So
coming down to you,
Jellotion.
Alec.
Let's go, Alec.
Jellotion.
Come on, Alec.
Name 5 plays, not musicals, plays. Name 5 plays.
All right.
5
here we go.
plays. Alec, do you like plays? Are you more of an opera guy?
We're about to find. I love plays. I can name every play. Here we go.
Really?
So
Okay.
First play,
Can I
Hamlet.
say something?
No, you
Yeah, go
cannot.
Come on, Alec.
No,
you
I
got
think
this, man.
no. Grace has the floor. I graciously
Okay,
hand it
Grace,
over.
you got this.
There are too many awards for theater.
What do you
So
mean?
many different theater awards.
All right.
It's
Gotta
so
agree
easy
with
to get
that,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get their
That's
asses.
what
get
I've
their asses.
realized in the last couple
Yeah.
of
You were
weeks.
asked that question.
You've got
you
your
can say
drama
that, Rick.
desk, your Tonys, your Lydias, your these and that's and the other things. Okay, sorry. Go
Okay.
ahead,
Oh,
Alex.
mow that lawn.
Yeah.
Let him know.
I'm
Tom
gonna
left.
try to.
All right, Alec.
I'm gonna name my plays. Okay.
There are
First one-
nationally broadcast high school theater awards.
Yeah, the Cappies. I
let's
won
think
one.
about that for a second.
The Jimmy
Well,
Awards.
what kind of shows got awards in that?
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
usually
okay,
musicals.
Hamlet. I can just do all Shakespeare, right? Hamlet, Romeo and
course.
Juliet, King Lear. Fucking. What's the one with Burns with Mr. Burns? Mr. Burns Electric Boogaloo. You know, I'm gonna go with.
I don't know about
How about I'm gonna replace that
Awesome.
with Death of a
Awesome.
Salesman? And,
Point of reference. Nice.
and,
That's a great play.
that is a great play. I just can't remember the name of it, which feels like. And now I'm googling plays,
Don't
so that
Google
you'll know that this
plays,
is.
just
I
have
can't.
an
It's
answer.
allowed. It's allowed.
It's
Pygmalion.
not allowed.
Pygmalion's good. I believe
not
it's
allowed.
Mr. Burns. Alex, you can get it right. Mr. Burns.
You haven't
a
stopped us,
post-electric play.
Luke.
A
I can't
post-electric
stop
play.
you. I'm just.
Mr.
I mean,
Burns,
you
a
have no
post-electric play.
incentive
I've
to
named
get it
6.
right. Do you understand?
named
So there's no
6.
reason for you to be googling.
I'll double
I
check.
like
the
a-
don't
answer
want
right.
to look like I don't know something. That's why I googled.
Okay.
Mr. Burns.
I
Yeah,
doth
Mr.
agree
Burns, a
with Alex's
post-electric play.
answer. I
I
don't
got it
even
right
know
here,
what
Alec.
5
You got it
plays he
right.
said.
Thank you, Wyatt.
Is there a similar show we could cross-reference to learn the rules better? Maybe for you could do it for future episodes.
Wow, this is
No.
so
There's an episode
awesome!
of it, we can
And
watch
then
it.
and Jellotion gets the square. That's right. Our first round
Whoa.
has gone to Jellotion. Let's get some claps in the chat for Jellotion, and I'd like to see some claps for our contestants too.
Wow.
I'd love to see that.
Congrats.
Clap, Demi. I'd
Massive
like to see some
congrats.
I think
claps.
this is genuinely going well.
Alec,
Yeah.
clap.
I
I
do
think
too.
this
Yeah.
is genuinely
this is a lot
going
of fun.
well.
Funny.
Yeah.
This
That was
is
pretty
funny to
smooth.
do, and I think watch. I bet.
Boo, this is not how
Mhm.
the game works. Time that person out. All right. Now we're gonna do
I like
Caesar
Caesar
to
to salad. Don't time out Caesar to
it
salad.
is how the game works,
Caesar-
right?
Caesar to salad
Yeah,
has
it's
been
how the
doing a lot
game
of good
works.
things.
I think I need to I think I
Caesar to salad's been adding a lot to the chat.
It's true. They're great on the Everything Now
Damn,
show.
someone did ban them?
love
No, I was kidding.
Message deleted by a moderator?
Whoa! Unban them.
What?
Ah, ban them
Come
up. Ban them up.
on.
No, I'm on Luke's
Whoa.
side. I'm on the moderation side. Ban them.
We need some more
Jeez.
Come on,
moderation
man.
in here.
Luke,
y'all.
you can't take it from every angle.
That's
The
right.
panelists are running you ragged
I
over here.
know,
You
I can
can't
ba-
take the guff from the chat then.
Did
And
they ever
Leslie,
get out of their
I'll-
squares in Hollywood Squares? And did they ever throttle the host?
Don't
Did
say
they-
that
was
term.
Yeah.
Don't say that term. We're not
Yes.
talking about that show. We're not talking
I
about
do
that
think
show.
they gave Tom Bergeron a lot of
Let's
shit,
get
for
the
sure.
contestants up while
I think if I time it right, I could drive to Luke's place and appear on his screen.
I definitely can. I can get there no problem. I can get there fast.
Tom
And
and
I get-
Demi, if I come to Australia, can I crash on your couch for a few days?
Well, we have a spare room, but yes, I do insist that you stay on the couch.
Okay.
I wanna
You
sleep
gotta,
on
you
that
gotta go up
ladder.
the loft. You gotta go up the
I'll
loft.
stay on the couch. Grace can take the bed.
Okay.
Oh my god, we should go together, Wyatt.
I've never
But
been to
first you have
Australia.
to
It'd be
marry
fun.
Jesse and then get divorced. So that we can go on kind of like a
Yes.
co-divorce thing together.
Right.
Like,
Totally.
Totally.
Groove band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Eat,
what
pray,
the
love
thing,
Australia.
What's that British movie about the two guys that go eat food in the countryside? and
Trip,
have a
Luke.
laugh?
a
The
trip,
trip.
yeah.
Trip,
The
dude.
trip.
That's those two British guys.
I
Steve
honestly
Coogan.
think
Steve fucking
me and-
Coogan. Come on.
Me and Wyatt could do a great The Trip.
Yeah,
That would be a good trip.
that'd be
I think
cool.
that would
Like-
be good.
No, you're
They
good.
should
Like, you
do
need
more.
breakfast
I
on
They
the
should
wanna
do the
do a-
trips with other configurations of comedians.
Yes.
They should be doing that.
Yes.
They should. They should do an American reboot with Kevin Hart and
What? It's with Grace and I.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kevin Hart
we're,
and
like,
Bert
trying to
Kreischer.
pitch
No, you
this.
guys are out.
Yeah,
we got
maybe-
Hart and
Luke,
Kreischer
maybe
on
you
deck.
wait.
Yeah.
No way.
Ooh, or
Way
John
less
Cryer
funny.
from 2.5 Men. Now he's funny.
He's funny.
God, he's
We can
Ducky
get both
from
Sheldons
16
on
Candles.
on the trail.
God, I just like it's super awesome to be on Netflix as a joke fest tonight on this. This has like always been my dream.
Yeah.
You know, to be on Netflix as a joke fest a second time, the one that we were on 2 years ago
Uh-huh.
that they put a lot less money into. That was fun, but it's great to be back this time and not be totally ignored by them.
Well, I'm hoping I can next year. This will kind of be a double header with Mulaney's show, HollyLuke Shapes. I really think it's going to take off in the next year,
Yeah.
and I'm going to
You
kind
should
of
get
get.
John Mulaney on this show next time.
That's a great idea.
That's
a
yeah,
really
yeah.
good
I don't know why
idea.
you haven't
That'd be a
done that
huge
already.
get.
John
He's a
Mulaney's.
good
He's so
Hey,
funny.
He's a good third episode guest for sure.
Yeah.
totally.
Yes,
Hal.
yeah.
It
I don't
means-
know
it
if
means
you
he's
guys
someone you
saw
don't like
the
very
show. Mulaney's looking fucking hot. He looks good.
He looks so good.
He literally looks
He is a
fucking
good-looking man.
sexy.
I don't know. Twink death a little bit.
He
I love him.
beefed.
Definitely.
No,
a
but
case
he
of
looks
weakness.
better. He looked really bad for a second. Now he looks better.
Yes, when he was in
Why
the
did he look
transition,
so
but
bad?
now he's clearly on that like health grind. His hair's looking right. The stubble's good. I mean, I can't sing this guy's praises enough. He's looking right. We got to make him the next David Letterman.
Agree to
Another
disagree,
hot
I guess.
guy.
I
Ready?
think it's great.
Awesome. All right, our next two contestants. There we go. Are Stink Eater and Juno
Whoa.
Glow. Welcome to the competition, everybody. That's right. These are the two next contestants of HollyLuke Shapes. HollyLuke Shapes. Again, just to remind you, let's get the image of the One Piece book. I do want to say that's what we're playing for. It's pretty cool, guys. It's.
I'm really sorry. Look, this is. So I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Chiblee, did you mean
Yeah.
to wink then? Because I really didn't like Gollum winking at me.
Wow.
That's
Good.
really
awesome.
bad for me.
I didn't mean to, but I can start doing it more
He's just
often
having
if you
he's
want.
just having
Now
a stroke.
I.
That's really good. That's really
oh
good.
man.
Whoa.
Okay. Sorry,
I
Luke. Go ahead.
apologize. I apologize.
Me and my precious saw you from across the cave.
Yeah.
That's
Now
awesome.
that's just fun. All right, let's go
That's just
to Juno
Thank you
Glow.
after midnight.
Huh?
That was a very after midnight joke.
I
was a
liked it.
hugely
I
after
wish I
midnight
kind of
joke.
wish
It's
we were doing it
clean,
after midnight instead of
funny
whatever the
joke.
fuck this is. Let's go to our first contestant,
reference.
Juno Glow. Which panelist do you want to pick for your first shape? You of course are playing for pentagons, and Stink Eater is playing for triangles. Let's see. You guys think I could be the next Chris Hardwick, but without all the bad stuff?
I think you can
Oh,
do it
what
with
did
the
he
bad
do?
stuff, but not the good stuff.
You didn't do great stuff.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
no.
nice.
Is he
His,
pervert?
his ex-wife was like, he always expects me to have sex with him.
What's up, everyone? My name's Tom. I'm just going to walk through some stuff to say on a live stream. Obviously, Luke is an example of what not to say, and then Demi is maybe the only person who could have gotten it worse by delving further into the bad stuff.
All right, we've got Grant the middle square. Let's go to Grant. Grant, how you feeling, dude?
I feel
Do
great.
you think I
Can
can?
I?
Oh, sorry.
This is the Pentagon player.
Yeah.
Oh man, call me an oil-rich Middle Eastern country the way I'm about to have a Pentagon on my ass. Let's go.
Now,
Thank you, Grant. Thank you,
that's
Grant.
That's a
prime.
good
I
answer.
don't like
Little
how
topical humor.
I'd like
How's that?
to
Is he
leave
right
the
or wrong,
politics
Luke?
out of it, but it does lead
Well,
us to our
right.
next question
At
pretty
least.
well. What national tragedy inspired actor Adam Driver to enlist in the United States Marine Corps?
You are allowed to Google, I think.
No,
Luke
you
was
are
saying.
not.
You
You're
are
not allowed
allowed
to
I mean,
Google.
Yeah.
Listening is
I-
tremendously loud.
I think I gotta put a
the
timer
rules
on.
down, Luke.
Well,
Write out some rules.
yeah.
I
say-
didn't think I needed to explain certain things to you guys,
All
but
right, this
clearly
is a no
okay.
Google
I've got the
round.
note.
No
Next
Google
time,
round.
I'll be very clear. You can't Google.
No
This-
Google
the-
round.
The
Next
safe
round you can
answer.
Google.
The safe answer is 9/11, despite how unsafe that day was.
Mm-hmm.
And
Very.
so
yeah.
I think I'm just gonna go with 9/11.
All right, let's see. 9/11. Now, while we wait for Juno Glow to answer, Grant, can I ask you, where were you on 9/11?
I was in Lake Mary, Florida. I was in school, and I was one of the last kids to get picked up that day.
You know
My parents
what?
were like, "It'll probably be fine."
Grant, so was I, but I was in Washington, D.C., so it was actually pretty scary to be a lot of the last ones to picked up.
Wow.
That's
Can I
one
say
of the,
something?
You want to be one of
Can
the
I say-
first ones. Yeah.
Can I say? What if it's Cyrano de Bergeron and it's Tom Bergeron, but he's got a big nose?
That's good.
So that's a
good.
joke for people who are fans of that
Cyrano de
play,
Bergerac and Tom
and-
Bergeron.
America's
And Alan
Funniest Home
McMahon.
Videos.
I want to come in here and just ask Luke, were you late to be picked up because your parents turned up and they were like, "I'm so sorry, something happened to our plane"?
No, Tom. Actually, I was late
Okay.
because my mom was saving people out of the rubble of the Pentagon. So
No,
there you
she
go.
wasn't.
No, she wasn't. She was
Wait.
drinking. All right, Juno, you're gonna have to agree with that.
Back
He
you
was
go.
flying the plane.
Let's go,
Just
Grant.
9/11 was
Luke
the
House.
Pentagon. and
Juno,
not
you've
the,
got
the other thing.
what?
Where did it hit?
It hit the Pentagon,
Pentagon?
one of those 5 sides.
Plane did
Juno
not hit
Glow,
the
you
Pentagon.
got
What
it
is the
right.
Yes,
Twin
it
Towers?
did.
Pentagon goes to
hit the
Grant.
Pentagon. And,
didn't.
oh, yes, it did.
It hit
Which-
the
which of the
Pentagon,
five
it hit
sides
the
did it
Twin
hit?
Towers, and it hit
It
a
hit
farm
it.
in Pennsylvania.
Let's talk shapes. We're talking shapes.
One
It hit
plane?
the
That's on the board.
Pentagon.
No
It
way,
hit
no.
the
Okay, Australasian
Pentagon.
It hit
ass
the
for getting
Pentagon.
9/11.
Brother, nobody
You're trying
here's
to
gonna
trick
tell me
Tom
it
and
didn't hit
Demi
the
'cause they're
Pentagon.
not
I saw
from
the
America.
smoke
It
from
didn't
my
hit the
house.
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
It didn't
not
hit
hit
it.
the
You're
Pentagon.
trying to
The one
trick
that
Tom
went
and Demi. It's
down,
so
the
rude.
one
not
that
listen
went
great.
down
Pentagon got
was
hit.
supposed to hit the White House.
Yes, I know.
And
but
that's
it-
why
it-
they, and that's why the
Thank you, Grace.
the
Well,
9/11
that's kind of
conspiracy
racist.
theory.
Stinky,
that
who
ain't
do you
even
want?
really
Can't
a
tell the difference
conspiracy
between a
theory.
White House and a Pentagon.
They shot it down. They shot down the one.
They shot it
One-
down.
We
for
allowed to
sure.
one
Google.
plane
They
They
shot
shot
it
it
down.
down.
They didn't
Nothing
shoot
there.
it down.
Pentagon.
One plane hit 3 buildings in 2 different
It was
states.
4 different planes. It was 4 different planes. Stink Eater, who would you
But
like
it was
to
all in New
choose?
York. It was not in Washington D.C. at all. Only
Dude, it would
New
have been
York.
Two of the
It-
planes
fucking
weren't,
sick
no.
if the
Do you
plane
guys-
had
do you guys
circled
know
back
this-
like Goku.
Do you guys know the story about the guys training to do it? They went to flight school and went to all the classes for how to fly the plane, and then the last week was how to land the plane, and they stopped going to classes. They said, like, "I'm out.
They
Gotta
said
go.
we're good.
We're good."
Is that like a
We got it.
street
I'm all
joke?
set.
What, is that real?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
That's a real.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've heard that as well.
That is
That's
what
what
happened.
happened.
Yes. Yes.
All
that
right,
is
we're
what
still
happened.
waiting for Stink Eater to choose a panelist. That is crazy. That is very crazy. 9/11 was pretty scary. I mean, I think we could all agree. I don't care what part of the world you were in. You were probably thinking, how does this affect me that day? You know what I mean? Let's start with my man Howell. Let's go to Howell.
Yo,
Howell.
what's up?
Howell.
That's
Howell.
what, man.
What is Sofia Coppola's first feature film? What is Sofia Coppola's first feature
Sofia
film?
Coppola's first feature film. Well, she was, of course, in Godfather 3.
Of course.
So
I'm
That
sorry,
counts,
I
that's
should have
it.
been
I'll
clear.
say that one.
Directed.
I'll say that
That's
one.
it.
There we go.
I meant directed, but
Oh, what's the first film that she directed?
yeah, her first feature. And that's on me. I
Ooh.
understand the wording wasn't great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she didn't do Godfather 3, I
No,
guess.
that was
wasn't
her
film.
dad.
She was in it, but she was a
Yeah.
kid.
Directed that one.
Yeah.
She was the youngest director when she directed.
Is it Lost in Translation? It's Lost in Translation, right?
Let's see, Stink Eater. What do you think? Is it lost in translation?
No, versions.
Wow, everyone, it's just totally in the rules for us to say no afterwards.
Stink
We're allowed
Eater.
to
Is
do
it
that.
lost in translation? Sorry, but he seems doubtful. No deal, Luke. That's correct, Stink Eater. The correct answer is The Virgin Suicides. Is her first movie.
Right.
Great movie. Great movie. So that triangle goes
Incredible movie. Oh
to
my god.
Stink Eater. Let's go to
That's
Juno
a movie
Glow.
about if Twitch chat killed itself.
I wish
That's
you
a
had
bit
a
harsh.
thrum on the All
That
right.
took me a second.
Yeah.
Let's wait for Juno Glow's next panelist answer. There's so many awesome questions here, and here's what I'd like. Here's a rule, maybe. Maybe when we go to one of the contestants, the other contestants can be quiet for a second. Is that okay?
No,
Does
I
that
might
work?
cross talk.
I'm not sold on this.
Yeah.
I think that's a good rule, Luke, but
Right.
it's not for me. When I'm talking, when I'm in the square, you guys can talk as much as you
All
want.
right.
Get in there, riff, give me some ideas.
All right.
Joke
Yep,
around.
I think if we all say
That's-
same right now, we
Yeah,
can
I
nullify
feel the
the
same
rule.
way.
Let's go to Leslie
If
Tanner.
that's the
Let's go to
only
Leslie
rule,
Tanner.
I like it.
Let's go to Leslie Tanner. Now, Leslie, we love Leonardo DiCaprio, don't we? He had
Love
sex a
him.
lot, even when he was still a kid. What movie did he win his first acting Oscar for?
What?
First
That's
Demi
Oscar.
Moore.
First acting Oscar.
Oh Lord.
Take your time.
See, I want to say What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That's what I want to say because that's a feat. What he pulled off.
Mm-hmm. Is that your answer?
But but what if it's Titanic? I don't know.
Listen, I mean, hey, you know.
Let's go. I'm going to go with What's Eating Gilbert Grape
What's
because,
Eating Gilbert
he
Grape?
really knocked my socks off in that movie. Tremendous performance. Really showing everyone that you can just go all the way to the end with, that kind of touched character.
Juno Glow, let's see it. Do you agree or disagree? Let's see it. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. I hate to hear what I hate this. I hate him though too. I love to hate him. Disagree. Disagree. It was The Revenant. Correct, Juno Glow. It was The Revenant. It was The Revenant.
He
That was his
famously
first?
didn't get an Oscar for like decades.
I know.
I
Is that
didn't
crazy?
know that.
I love The Revenant. I think it's a great movie. I think it was a well-deserved win. And
Isn't that
people say it was
crazy?
kind of a pity Oscar or a whatever Oscar, but I think it's a great
A
performance.
Spirit
on its own.
Award is what it's called, Wyatt.
Spirit Award.
Stink Eater. Who do
Huh.
we got up next? What
No,
panelists would you like to
no,
choose?
it's not what it's
I
called.
wonder. I mean,
He did mean pity award.
I'm-
That's what he meant. Yeah, or like
a Nick Choice Award.
You know how easy it is for all the contestants to cheat? They can Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
I was
can
gonna say I didn't really put that together till just now, but I don't know how to. How do you avoid that? Really?
Well, there's
Honest-
only one rule, so
Honesty.
Honesty.
Honesty is how
Honesty.
you avoid it, Luke.
All right, there goes Demi.
oh,
What?
she's back.
What?
Well, Demi, you're next.
Oh, I was gonna go get the cat.
Hey,
Okay,
no
go ahead.
problem. Do you mind answering a question first?
Let's
I think
let's
it's the cat.
let's do it. I'm
Let's-
ready.
Let's do it. Demi, your question is: There was a man from Nantucket with an ass so big you could fuck it. Is the opening to a famous version of this humorous poem style?
Okay.
What type of
Yes.
poem is it?
Oh, what type? Okay, I was just waiting for you to finish the question.
I did finish the question.
No.
You
Yeah, he
do-
did.
okay, let's make a vote. You said that once was a man from Nantucket with an ass so big you could fuck it. Is is this type of poem.
I think I wrote
You didn't
a lot.
say-
Okay, all right, fair enough.
There was no fucking question mark. That was
All
just
right.
you telling me a little fact.
I think I wrote a lot of these like Jeopardy
Somebody
rules.
could play
and
the
I
clip
didn't
back.
realize
There's
it.
a record of it right now.
I think I think I wrote it a lot like I think I wrote them like Jeopardy questions and I didn't realize it. So I'm sorry. about
Yeah.
What is
Want a
that?
hint? Can I give you a fun hint?
that. Debbie,
I
do you
know what
think?
it is, but I'm wondering whether.
Just
And
assuming
yes,
you don't.
I know what it is, but I'm just wondering whether it would be better for me to answer correctly or go and get the cat.
I guess personally, I'd like if you answered it and then got the cat, but I guess I can't like physically stop you from doing whatever you want. I don't know.
But you would if it was if she was. in
They're
your
saying
vicinity?
a lot of the chat is saying
Just
get the
saying you
cat, so
would.
I'm just quickly
Alright.
gonna get the cat.
Yeah. Okay.
While she's getting the cat, I'll give you my hint, which is it's like it's another. It could be from Rick and Morty when he turned into a pickle. Imagine if instead he turned into a different type of food, a lime. That's the answer.
I guess I don't know what that means, Alec.
I get it.
Lime
It's a
Rick.
good-
I get it. I think
It's a
good.
good. It's a good hit.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you, Wyatt. Yeah.
It delivers. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
it-
Oh
it
my
delivers
God,
all
that
what-
is really
it's
good.
the thinker.
Holy
it's the
shit!
thinker. Yeah.
I'm looking
That's
at
pretty
you.
good.
from my hint.
Debbie, what do you think?
Limerick. Alex.
Limerick. Let's see Limerick. All right, that's not how this one works. Shit. Can't make it appear on the screen.
Limerick.
Pretty fucked up to ask the Australian about a limerick, considering what the English did to them back in the day.
Yep.
Why?
That is
Yep.
Kind of
awesome.
fucked up.
Why?
Yep.
Because they
It's
didn't
just
get
funny,
enough
you know? It's
limes.
just-
It's just
Famously
bad, Luke.
limericks.
Bad, Luke.
Okay, Stink Eater says absolutely correct. Triangle gets the shape. It's kind of we've got to figure out a way so people can't Google it. You know, I mean, I don't. If you guys have any
Wyatt there for
ideas,
the block.
I
Wyatt there for the
didn't
block.
fucking. I didn't
Not
Google
you,
it.
not
She
you,
had
I
the
got-
cat.
Wyatt.
The
She had the
contestants.
There's a phone
cat. She had no
that does that.
time.
The
I had the
contestants.
fucking cat.
Not you.
You had no idea
Demi,
what it
the
was before she
contestants.
stood
The
up.
contestants. The contestants.
Oh.
Yeah. You're doing great.
Well, that's but you know, not having them in the room is like kind of part of it, you know.
right.
There really isn't.
I didn't even think about the contestants.
Yeah, neither did I.
Mine.
Broken concept.
Yeah, they can look it up.
They are taking a while to reply too. Like I think
Yeah.
every single
No
person so
tension.
far has been tabbing out and quickly.
They've been fucking
throwing
up
it
though, pretty consistently.
Yeah, I think
They're-
really
they're
the
batting
only
average.
way you can do it is make them turn on their camera and hold both their hands up. Like
Yeah.
there's no.
Mm,
All right.
And
What
they
do we got
just, they
next?
just nod or shake their head.
If they
Yeah.
are
Someone
using
pointed
it, why
out-
is their batting
someone
average
pointed
suck so
out
much
that-
ass?
That
They-
chat
well, you
is
gotta
saying
throw
the
them off.
answers. So even if you don't,
You have to purposely get them wrong sometimes, so it's not suspicious. Because if you got all of them right, it's real
it's
stuff.
okay. Luke, it's okay.
Judo Glow. What panelists would you like to pick next?
I think it's great, Luke. I think
Well,
it's
you're sitting,
perfect.
you're sitting
Thank you,
down.
Chad.
Yeah, I think we're doing. There's a lot
Wyatt,
of fun. Everyone's having
please.
a lot of fun, Luke.
Let's go down to
Wyatt
Wyatt.
there for the block.
Wyatt for the block. What is
Wyatt there for the
Yu-Gi-Oh's
block.
friend's name?
Oh,
What is
Hold on.
Yu-Gi-Oh's friend's name?
His name's not
Um,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
He
What
is
is
a
Yu-Gi-Oh's
yeah.
friend's
First of all,
name?
his name's not Yu-Gi-Oh, and second of all, he has several friends. So
Well, any of them
Um,
would do. So I don't need notes on
what's
this
his-
question.
what's his
Blue
friend's
Eyes White
name?
Dragon, probably.
Oh yeah. Is he friends with the cards, Luke, or the monsters?
Is that your answer?
The
Magician
cards.
role.
I would say I'm gonna go with the cards.
All right. All right.
His
Judo.
friends are the cards.
Wyatt's answer is the cards. Let's
The
see
cards.
cards. Wouldn't that be cool though if I could point and shit would appear? I mean, that'd be pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
That'd be
You should
pretty
work
cool.
on that before the cheating issue. You should spend your time and energy on fixing that and getting that
That'd
for
be
the next
pretty
one.
cool on the cards part.
I would say that the game is so fundamentally
What can I
flawed
do
that you
with
can
that?
kind of start work anywhere.
Let's see
Yeah.
the cards. That's kind of cool. Let's see cards.
Well, I think they're having issue trying to find the Google result on that one. There's probably
Disagree.
not a lot of.
Disagree
No,
with me. It's
That's
not.
a great. The answers I would have taken were Joey, Tia, Tristan, or Kaiba. And yes, Kaiba and Yu-Gi-Oh are friends. I don't want to hear differently. So
Yu-Gi-Oh.
they get the shape. Is
Wow.
that the game? That's not the
You
game.
got the
His
block.
name's,
Congratulations.
his name's Yugi, I
You
think.
got the
Yugi.
block.
Okay, all right, hold on. Yu-Gi-Oh is also friends with them. Like he probably.
His name's
Yeah,
not
it's not
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, but
No.
I understand how
with
it works.
Yami Yugi.
Yeah, thank you.
And,
Yep.
Thank you, Grace.
and I think Yami Yugi is also referred
All
to
right, fair
sometimes
enough.
as Yu-Gi-Oh,
Okay, all
right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's
Okay.
fair.
Am
I
I-
forgot it's Yugi and Yami Yugi. Yu-Gi-Oh isn't a character. All right.
I think we gotta scratch that
Yu-Gi-Oh.
answer off the board. That's a bungled question.
Do you
All
have
right,
like
let's see
another
Stinky
question
Eater.
for him to do?
But I
Maybe.
thought it was the cards, so I got it wrong. So they
Yeah, it didn't matter either way. Well, I guess
The
maybe
card.
the character Yu-Gi-Oh might be friends with the cards, so maybe that's right.
Well, the game
Wait,
is
what?
Yu-Gi-Oh, and the core of the game is the cards. So Yu-Gi-Oh,
was
the
right?
game would be friends with the cards.
All right, it
I
looks
think.
like Stinky Eater got that
Okay,
one
so
wrong.
I
Take
just
it off
looked
the
this up.
board.
Yu-Gi-Oh is Japanese
Oh.
for Game King. And so
Take off
when you
the-
think of it in that way, there is Yu-Gi-Oh is a character in the
Yeah.
and it is
Yeah.
Yami Yugi. Yeah.
Like the
And
Lord
how
of the
can
Rings
he
Yeah.
be
is a
friends with those
character.
cards?
Like the Lord of the Rings.
Okay,
is
well
a
then
character.
I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you, Demi.
Thank you, Demi.
We're getting rid of
You're
that
welcome.
point. I don't know. Let's go on to Stink Eater for the next question. Wyatt does not have a shape over him, no.
Am I
Get
doing
rid of
another
it.
question?
Huh?
I was watching a stand-up clip on my phone, but am I doing another
Who is
question?
it? Who is it? Let's go with
Uh,
Wyatt.
Gavin Max, one of the only people I watch stand-up clips from. I think that guy's
Let's go
great,
with
really funny.
Wyatt. Wyatt, you got the next question.
I have another question. I thought they got the block.
Well, we
Are
kind
you
of
letting
went
the other
back on it
person
'cause
go?
The
You got in
judges
trouble.
told me
We
that-
should let the other person go again, right?
Yeah, you're gonna fuck up the game if they're gonna be able to go twice in a row
All right.
because we DQ'd a
Juno
question.
Glow, who do you want? Who do you want then?
Wait, what? So my
This is
You should just give Wyatt a different question.
I'll give
Yeah,
Wyatt
wait,
a different
no,
question, and
don't
this is for
move on
Juno
to somebody
Glow.
else. What? If you're DQing a
Wyatt.
question, I got to answer another question.
Sounds like
Luke's
question
good.
Wyatt,
your
who do you wanna ask the
intuition,
question?
Luke.
Who
I'll ask
ruffled Donald Trump's hair on national television, Wyatt?
Ha 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 ha. That's what he would be doing on TV a lot of the time. Even when it's somewhat inappropriate, is what this guy does. Even when it's supposed to be serious, when he's doing a character in a sketch or
Uh-huh.
something, or maybe acting opposite somebody where
Uh-huh.
he's wearing a wig, maybe playing Colonel
Right.
Sanders or something, he might go ha 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 ha,
Right.
and get away from the scene, breaking the fourth wall and
Right.
breaking character.
Right.
That would be Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, Juno Glow.
the
Do we have
famous
Jimmy
breaker.
Fallon?
One
Now,
of the
Wyatt,
famous
what's
breakers.
your favorite Jimmy Fallon moment? For me, anything he does with the Roots is hilarious, so I don't care what it is.
Yeah, he has a great relationship with the Roots, and I
He
always find that
does.
to be funny that he has that great relationship with them where he can just talk to Questlove and the rest of the Roots about kind of whatever's on his mind. And also, thank you notes, Luke. That's one of the
Thank you notes is hilarious. Juno
Where he
Glow
says
says, I
stuff
believe
like-
Fallon would do that. Juno Glow gets the shape, and we're back down to Stink Eater. That was the kind of stunning storylines that could happen on this show. That question didn't make sense, and we went with this one. I mean, this is kind of the intrigue of why you want to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think I would rather be watching Jimmy Fallon, though.
Let's go to Chiblee.
You should pull up one of his
Oh.
clips. Yeah, watch him next.
Let's watch
Chiblee.
what he's up to.
Chiblee.
yes.
Here's a good
Uh-huh.
one for guys who spend a lot of time at the computer. Who developed and published the 2018 medieval action role-playing game Kingdom Come Deliverance? Who developed
Oh shit.
Kingdom Come Deliverance? Don't Google it.
All
please.
I played that game, and all I remember is it was racist. Is all I remember about that,
Okay.
which does not really help me in this question at all.
Right.
What's happening on Grant's thing?
Who's the
Oh my
racist-
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh my
shit.
god.
Is that
Something
real?
bad's
Did
happening
it-
to Grant.
I
A
feel-
contestant got arrested.
I really hope that's not real. But it would make for good
That's what-
television, wouldn't it?
It feels like it could be a bit,
I
but
think it's a
Yeah.
bit.
I don't know.
It's scary though, certainly.
I don't love it.
I don't
Chiblee.
think it's a bit.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Kojima.
You're gonna go with Kojima. Stink Eater.
Yeah.
Do we think that Kingdom Come Deliverance was
Famed
developed by
racist.
Kojima? And let's get ones in the chat we're praying for Grant or thinking of him. I have no idea either. I'm trusting Chibley. Incorrect. The answer was Warhorse Studios. We move back to Juno Glow.
That's awkward for
Wait,
me.
did
I
anyone
played the
else
game.
play Kingdom Come Deliverance besides Ghibli?
Watch someone play it. Does that count?
It's an interesting game. It's kind of boring though.
It was
Yeah.
really fun until everything.
Yeah,
You know.
Let's go with Alec.
So they got
I agree
racist.
with that.
Alec.
The
Okay.
racism.
Alec, what is the
Yes. Hello.
powerhouse of the cell?
Okay, I actually do know this one. Do you want me to do a real answer or a fake answer? What's more exciting?
I'd love for you to answer it.
You want me to the cell wall? No,
This-
I'm just kidding. It's not the cell wall.
Yes, that's good. So
It's
what?
not, but that was just like an example of like a fake answer.
Yes,
I'm gonna go
that's
with-
That was funny.
That's
That was
funny.
good.
Thank you. But I'll say the real answer would be I'll say nucleus.
Nucleus.
And
All
if
right.
it's wrong, that was also an intentionally funny answer.
Wait, what?
I think something's happening.
Grant, are you okay?
Yeah, what's going on?
Grant, are you? Yeah. What's?
Whoa. Okay. Hi guys. Hey, sorry about that. Let me get it. Hey guys, cool it, please. Hey.
What is a bait?
Yeah,
Is
pretty
everything
good.
okay?
Yeah.
Are you telling the police to cool it?
They're gonna let me finish.
Oh,
Okay. That's very nice of them.
All
I
right.
told them what was
Wow.
going. I told them that I had the show going on, so I just.
What's the charge?
They're letting you finish and they're letting you bark cool it at them.
Cool it.
Hey
I guess
guys,
that's
cool
what
it.
happens when you're a straight
gonna-
white man in America.
I know.
You can get a share.
What's the charge, Grant?
Fucking Twitch stream.
Yeah, what
Now,
did
what's
you
the
do?
charge, Grant?
Please don't
I
be a
hit-
bad one.
I hit an important dog. They said I hit a dog that was important,
Oh. Like Wishbone?
like a well-known dog. I don't know.
It was
I don't know.
probably
Ryan.
Is it
It
Wish-
must have
Brian
been.
from Family Guy again.
Oh
Mm.
no.
again.
I can think of a couple dogs,
Now,
yeah,
Juno
that
Glow
would fit
gets
that
the
bill.
square because Juno Glow answered correctly. The answer is actually mitochondria. Sorry about that, Alec.
Yep.
Juno gets
Got
the shape.
him. Got him. I got the
That's
first
why
swerve of the
Juno
day.
Glow is
Alec,
the
you
winner. Juno
dog,
Glow,
you double.
congratulations. Congratulations to Juno Glow. Let's get a congrats Juno in the chat. And I'd love to see some claps from our panelists, please.
Wait, so what happened? Alec did a swerve and they got tricked?
Alec got it
I
wrong.
said the wrong answer. Maybe I did it by accident. Maybe I did it on purpose.
Right.
We
See,
don't
that's
have
how
to know.
I'd love you guys.
You
If
did
we
it on
had more
purpose.
time, I'd say what Alec did was perfect. And unfortunately, we are out of questions. We're out of time. But
Wait,
for now,
what?
if you do the show again,
really?
think about how Alec did that question. Does that make sense?
We're not playing a third game?
Oh, the winner happened. A win happened.
Oh. The
Did we all
game's
get our
over.
books now? We get our
Yeah,
One
let's
Piece
get our book.
books.
Wait, aren't we gonna do one more game? I thought we were doing this until 9.
I think we get our books now as well.
Yeah, I think we got to give him 30
we-
minutes to get our books to us.
Can we
See,
can we do it until 9?
Yeah, Grant needs this. He's gonna go to
We
jail.
want to keep going. Yeah.
I don't get what are we. I only got to answer one question.
The thing, but if we need to not stop the game because Grant has to go to prison.
Right. To
Okay.
jail.
All
So
right.
if
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
keep it
All right,
going,
we'll do one more game then. I've got
you
two
want-
contestants on both.
Hey,
For
Luke,
Grant.
let's be clear, man. If you don't want to play one more game, you don't have
No,
to.
I want to play one more game.
It seems like you don't want to.
I do.
Well, if
I wanted to do this.
Right.
But
Yeah.
see, that's past tense. What you just said.
Yeah,
I
conversational
wanted to do
last
this.
Do
time.
now.
I was
went
excited
downhill
for
with
the
the
show.
mic.
I was
Ever
excited
since
for
the
the
mic
show.
incident
you
happened,
have
it's
the
just
name of
gone
the people?
downhill for
It's
Luke.
jealous.
He misses.
I mean-
he misses his
Yeah.
mic.
Luke,
Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah.
If you don't care what happens to me in there, then
So I
we don't have to
gun
play
and
another game.
jello. Or
Mhm.
sorry, no.
We don't have to.
Well, you just hit a dog. It won't be that long,
Hit
right?
the
You'll be
old
back.
mic.
Luke,
It's
we've
like
had-
a dog.
we're-
It's like a dog
everybody's-
that's fun. It's like remember the dog that used to listen to the people playing guitar. It's like the one,
Yes.
yeah. It's one of those dogs.
Oh, so you're probably going to burn for that.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a hell of a-
Not even fry. They're gonna do a classic.
Foolish
They're
Mofo
gonna
1,
do
Psyduck with a gun.
fire.
Please make some noise in the chat. You are our last two contestants of the night. Yes, for the exciting conclusion of HollyLuke Shapes.
Let's get some
I like
excitement
that, Luke.
going.
I like that. That little move you got.
My friend is on a
Every
plane with Nathan
night I
Fielder right now.
think
I gotta
of
text.
you. Keep that loving strong and what we've been through.
I was in
I
a
just want to mention there are a bunch of cops outside my house, and I'm supposed to go hang out with them when this is over, when this is done.
Oh yeah.
I actually would kind of like to wrap it up so I can go hang out
Okay,
with
we
all
can
the
be
cops that are outside.
Yeah,
my
that's
house.
no problem. We can be quick with the last round, and we'll make sure you can hang out with those cops, Owl.
I have to go hang out with cops too.
Really?
The local PD keeps a
After
bunch of
this
us as
round.
kind of mascots. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually got to go hang out with some
Huh?
criminals, which is
What
a
are
lot
they?
cooler
Foolish mofo.
until you figure out what they did,
Oh,
which
foolish,
is
no,
pretty
no, sorry,
bad.
it's foolish
They're
mofo.
criminal cops.
But then,
They're bad
then
cops.
you find out that I'm trying to rehabilitate them, and you're like, okay, cool. But then you also find out that I'm only doing it for money, and that's pretty rough.
I'm doing the same thing with the cops. I'm
Have
trying
you-
to rehabilitate.
Have you
them
guys
as
heard of
well.
this? There are some movies out there like Bad Lieutenant and Cruising where the cops are kind of bad guys. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
cops.
Oh,
but they're kind
hey,
of,
wait a
Yeah, they
sec,
call them
Wyatt.
cops. I
Wyatt,
don't like that
the
sort of
cop-
thing.
The main
Wyatt,
character's
wait a
not
sec.
bad.
I'm not.
What?
Wait a second.
what?
Wyatt, I'm not going to sit here and just let you say that the cop in Cruising is bad just because he's gay.
All
No,
right,
it's
we're
his-
back with the
I'm
game.
not going to let
We're
you-
back with the game.
Lucas,
Kills
he's
people.
also
Gay people can
not-
be bad.
We're back with the
He
game.
goes-
Up
he's
for
actually not
Pentagons,
gay,
we've got
pretending he's
Foolish
gay.
Mofo 1.
It's
We've
not-
got Course
No, we're gay.
representing triangles.
It's
We've
not-
got Psyduck with a gun.
It's
So
not that
get
the cop
ready
from
for an
Cruising is
exciting round
bad.
of HollyLuke Shapes.
He's-
Foolish
he's
Mofo,
like a-
why don't you take it off by choosing one of these hilarious panelists?
Or what about Luke? What's the name
Pick
of the
me.
Luke? What's the name
I
of the
wanna
cop
answer
from
a
San
question.
Andreas? Luke.
What?
Luke.
Oh,
What's the name of
oh.
the cop from San
Tenpenny?
Andreas?
I know
Officer
it. Can I
Tenpenny.
answer it? And
Yeah,
you
sure,
can
Shirley,
yeah,
right?
Tenpenny, yeah.
Yeah, Tenpenny. He's kind of a crooked cop. So he's kind of like a criminal, but he's also a cop.
What's the other guy's name? Big Smoke?
Big Smoke
King-
and CJ.
There's actually a lot of overlap between cops and criminals because they work together.
Right.
They're kind of colleagues. So
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, so I think this cop criminal binary that we're kind of
Yeah.
getting into with some people is kind of not-
Alec.
it's-
All right,
it's a
let's
Why
little
go
are
with
we always
Alec.
choosing Alec?
Alec.
Oh, me? I'm
Alec.
so ready. Yeah, please.
Alec.
Yeah,
What is the
yes.
most popular cigarette? Be specific or the smokers will make fun of you. Most popular cigarette. What do you think, Alec?
Brand or type? I think type is probably the long one that ladies smoke in film noir movies.
Mm-hmm.
But brand's probably got to be Marlboro.
Marlboro. Good guess.
yeah.
Good guess. Let's see what Foolish Mofo thinks. Now, Alec, you ever smoked a cigarette before?
I have never. I literally have never.
Would
done
you
it.
like to?
Wow.
Yeah, bring one over. I'll do it right now. I'll do it
Okay.
on stream for the
I
first
would
time.
love to see you smoke a cigarette, Alec.
I
They
would
should
do it for a
we-
joke. That's the
you
only
know-
way I will ever smoke is
Have
as
you
like a
smoked an
gag.
herbal cigarette?
I've smoked
As a joke?
weed.
Yeah.
Never. I've
Wait,
had
you've
candy
you've
cigarettes.
smoked weed?
Foolish Mofo
like-
I
gets the
thought you only
shape.
had edibles.
Let's keep
I've
going.
smoked weed
Psyduck with a
one- I
gun.
smoked
Who
weed
would you
one
like
time.
next?
I've literally done it one time.
Every night I think
I'm
taking a
of
lot of
you.
I don't smoke
Keep
weed
that
anymore.
loving strong is what we've been through. That was pretty good, right?
That
Yeah, that was
was,
good.
yeah.
That was solid.
That's kind of beautiful. Grant, you're up next.
Yes. Okay. Awesome.
Grant, you're
Oh
up next.
my
Grant.
God. I was supposed to be in the center.
All right. Grant, who is Bowser's wife? Who is Bowser's wife?
Oh.
What?
Who is Bowser's wife?
Bowser.
Someone doesn't have an
Questions are
answer.
really.
Oh, you can
These questions.
Google this round, Grant. There was a no Googling
No, you can't.
round 2, but this round you're
Oh.
good. So if you don't know it, just look it up.
It's hard. It's hard to type with the handcuffs. Hold on.
Okay, I did Google it because this isn't a thing anyway.
Who is
And
Bowser's
there's a
wife?
made-up answer.
Oh
is
my
Bowser's
god.
wife? Who is Bowser's wife? Grant?
I dipped into the images tab and I'm seeing some stuff that's
Good, bad. What do you think?
I mean, the
I'm
answer's
just checking it-
probably in
I'm just
there
checking
if
it
you
out.
keep scrolling.
Who is
I turned my
Bowser's
image
wife?
to this
Who is
Google
Bowser's
search.
wife?
Get it in before you go to
it's-
prison. You know. Keep
Who is
looking.
Bowser's
Uh,
wife?
I believe
Yeah,
it's
they don't
Claudia
let you-
Koopa.
Claudia
it's Claudia-
Koopa.
Claudia
The
Koopa.
hell?
What do you think?
That's a fan wiki.
What do you think,
What the
Psyduck with a gun? Is it Claudia Koopa?
Side up with a gun. Don't say yes. No way.
Who is it, Claudia?
Yeah, do something else to that.
The
False.
incredulity.
That's correct. The answer is Bowser doesn't have a wife. Triangle gets the
Christmas
shape.
Tricky.
Let's move on to Foolish Mofo 1 with the next
crazy.
shape
Trick or
on
They do
HollyLuke
trick questions
Shapes.
on game shows like
HollyLuke
that.
Shapes, Shapes, Shapes. HollyLuke Shapes, Shapes, Shapes. That could be like the theme
I
song.
almost knocked my
HollyLuke Shapes,
headphones
Shapes,
out.
Shapes. HollyLuke Shapes, Shapes, Shapes. Something like that. You guys like that?
I
Yeah,
love
I
it.
do.
Yeah.
I like it.
HollyLuke
Yeah, that's
Shapes,
pretty good.
Shapes, Shapes.
Good.
HollyLuke Shape. Let's go with Leslie Tanner. Leslie.
Let's go.
Let's put politics aside for a second. What is Dr. Seuss's real name? What is
Dr.
Dr. Seuss?
Seuss's real name.
Yeah,
Am I hearing that correct?
Dr.
Now,
Seuss's real name.
what ethnicity was he?
Japanese.
He was Japanese.
Yeah, I think he's Japanese.
I knew this at one point, so I'm
Right.
kind of pulling on a memory bank that is maybe a little outdated.
Sure.
Is it Yusuke, first name?
Mm-hmm.
Second name?
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Kojima.
Zeus.
Kojima.
Oh.
Psyduck with a gun. Yusuke, probably referencing Yu Yu Hakusho. And Kojima, something Chibli said earlier. Do we think that Dr. Seuss's real name is Yusuke Kojima? What do you think? Foolish mofo, that is. Foolish mofo, that is. Let's see. You like Dr. Seuss, Leslie?
You take it or leave it.
Yeah.
A little on the nose for me. I don't like children's stuff. I think it's for babies and idiots.
Right. Right. More a fan of his earlier work. Unfortunately, you're incorrect, Leslie. And so are you, Foolish Mofo. The answer was Theodore Geisel. Theodore Geisel.
Oh, very
No one gets
That caught me
shape.
off guard.
No one gets that shape.
Yeah,
right?
that's a Japanese name.
Yes.
No, he's
that
not
Japanese?
Japanese.
I think that's Japanese.
Is he
Oh.
Jewish? Geisel. I'm not sure.
He's Jewish.
Could be Jewish, yeah.
I don't know. Well, you could look it up, Luke, if you want to. This is a
We can
lookup.
Google
This
that.
is a lookup round.
Huh.
No problem.
I lost my questions. Psyduck with a gun. Who would you like to choose next? Who would you like to choose next? How do you become a contestant? I want to rep Chibli. Well, if you want to become a contestant on the next Hollywood Shapes, join the Discord, and the answer is in there. Let's go with Debbie. Debbie.
I don't think he's Jewish.
Debbie.
He could be
Hi.
Jewish and Japanese.
Who
Sort
did
of
the
a lost
rent is
tribe
too damn
situation.
high guy endorse in the 2016 presidential election? United States one, that is.
What?
Who did the rent is too damn high guy endorse in the 2016 U.S. presidential election?
Yikes.
It could be anybody.
Was he Jewish?
Was he Jewish?
I don't.
Just
Well,
as a
were there
hint.
any Jewish candidates? Yes, there was famously one that I
Bernie.
campaigned for. Yes, Bernie.
Bernie Sanders and the Bernie Bird, remember?
And the fly. I think the Bernie Bird and the Mike Pence fly should hook up.
If I remember correctly, he endorsed the Rent, which I thought was very ironic. I thought was not what I was expecting.
Yeah. I'm going to say The Rent. I'm going
right.
with Hal, and I believe it was The Rent.
The Rent. The Rent is too damn high guy endorsed The Rent. What do you think, Psyduck with a gun? Now, Demi, I know you're from a different country, but who would you have voted for in 2016 if you had been a naturalized citizen?
Whose was they?
Well, we had Donald Trump. We had Hillary Clinton.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah. So you'd go vote for Trump?
Yeah, he didn't say anything for the first guy. He just kind of.
Yeah.
That's a clear vote for Trump.
Yeah.
It's harder to pin. It's harder to pin down his whole deal. It's hard to really like.
I love
make a
the
judgment
answer.
on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, no. Psyduck with a gun gets it. The answer was, in fact, Donald J. Trump is who the Rent is too damn high guy endorsed.
Oh,
That's the game?
oh.
Oh
That's
my
all that
God,
comes
just
up,
like
guys.
that, Psyduck with a gun has won our third
Is
round of HollyLuke
I don't
Shapes.
get to
Wow.
answer another question.
Wow.
Can you
Grace
just
only
ask
got to
Grace
do
a
one
question?
ever. Yeah.
Wait,
Before we
wasn't that
go,
another?
Grace,
wait,
Grace.
that doesn't make sense.
right, listen,
Why was it
hold on.
two
I'll just-
triangles in a row?
All right, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions.
Wait, why was
it
triangles-
2 triangles in a row?
What?
You get your
Luke,
question straight.
Yeah, that doesn't
Luke,
make
were
any
you supposed
sense.
to ask that question?
Tic
Were you
tac
supposed
toe.
to
I
say
don't
that
understand
way,
what
way at
doesn't
the
make
top?
sense about
What
this.
did I do it wrong?
No, what I'm saying is, didn't we go from Leslie
yeah.
with a triangle
No,
to
Pentagon
oh,
got the
Pentagon got
last
the last
question
one wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
maybe now that we know the rules, we should do another 2 rounds for we should restart.
Yeah,
do
okay, so
another
let's
intro?
introduce everybody.
I'm
Up
good
in
for
the
about-
top
I'm good
left
for
is
10
Alec
rounds.
That was too
Robbins.
short. That
I
was too
have
short.
more
everybody.
questions. We
I'm
could
Alec
do another
Robbins.
round.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
one of the
20 more
contestants
minutes
here,
left.
so we're gonna go ahead and play 2 more rounds of HollyLuke Shapes.
Let's
do it.
whatever it's called.
Can we get an intro real quick?
All right, well, I picked one in the chat if you want to be a contestant. And while I do that, let's hit the intros again. Alec, you start.
Yeah, I actually just did my intro because I was
Migraine Thresher and Rally V.
anticipating this.
Ghibli.
I am not that confident. I've only watched maybe 30 seconds of the tutorial that Luke had sent me before joining this, but I'm sure I'll do a pretty good job. Thank you.
Only the episode of tutorial. It's really good.
Yeah, just a regular episode of TV. Tutorial.
All right.
Well, I don't want to reference it. I'll get in trouble maybe legally.
Right, yeah.
All right. All right. Here we go. Our next 2 contestants are.
I thought we were doing the
Rally V.
intros.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what?
go
Debbie?
for it, Demi. Demi, do your
I-
intro.
Please.
Oh, so I love Spider-Man, and sometimes when I watch stuff, the musical of Spider-Man, where the man got incredibly hurt.
That was sad. I was sad when that happened.
Grace?
Hi, my name is Grace. I just got a message from my ex-girlfriend who I haven't talked to in a while, and so I kind of am good with this ending whatever now because you know I was
so you were kind of the one who was pushing to do more.
You-
Yeah.
And now you're and
Leave
you want
her
to stop
on
now.
read. Leave
That's
her
kinda
on
interesting.
Reed? Did
Can you scroll
read. Leave her on read.
you just say Reed?
Yes.
So but also she's like 6 years older than me, and I wonder if that's why it didn't work out in the first place. So it's like, will it work out again this time? I don't know. Probably won't. But I'm not saying it's another time it's happening, but I am not. It's nice to hear from her.
Grant, you're up next.
Ah, fuck.
Thanks, Grace.
What am I doing?
You're introing yourself.
Oh, thought I was answering a question. Okay. Hi, my name is Grant. What if it was Cyrano de Bergeron and it was Tom Bergeron, but he had a big nose?
Thank you, Grant. Howell,
Love
you didn't
that.
even reference. You decided to not do anything with the handcuffs. You got like a whole thing going, but you went back to that. Howell, you're
Luke,
about next.
that was the whole joke, is everyone's redoing their same intros.
It's probably
No,
not.
it's okay.
Well,
No,
Grace
it's
is-
okay.
Grace
Luke's,
is-
Luke's under a lot of
There's a hand
stress.
thing.
Ghibli did
He's
the
under a lot
funny
of stress.
tutorial riff again.
Yeah, well, Grace
Yeah.
kind of.
What did I-
Fine.
Did I
Howell,
mention? I'm trying to remember what I said at the top. I think what I said was hi, I'm Hal Doughty. I like to keep things totally clean. So if just everybody on the panel could keep everything totally clean, network, family, comedy, like for the whole thing. If we could just avoid any kind of blue stuff for the entire.
That was
show.
close to what you said.
What
What
I said?
actually happened? That was close to it. What you did was you looked at the entire chat in their virtual eyes and slowly slid off your wedding ring.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, Howell, you're married?
Yeah.
Then why have you been messaging me all that
All right, Leslie, you're up next. Intro.
It's because we're married, Grace.
Hey, Luke.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
Leslie here. Honored to be here. Very excited for an evening full of community as well as some shenanigans. I'm ready to get my laugh on and just spend some quality time with such a high quality production. Thanks for having me, Luke.
Leslie, that was perfect. Tom, you're up.
Hey, Luke, thank you so much. As a bit of a throwback to the start of the show, I'm happy to do my intro again, kind of also emulating some other stuff. So my name's Tom. I'm thank you for
This
having
is
me.
a good bit. This is a good bit.
That was good.
I missed what Tom
nothing-
said. It sounds like Tom's
Nothing to make you want to die more than someone solemnly saying, "This is a good bit."
Yeah.
Sounds like Tom's
Yeah.
mic went out.
I just don't know what I'm going to do with that in the edit. Wyatt, you're up.
Yeah, it sounds like
What are you
Tom's-
talking about?
I'm
Oh, is
editing
this the
this
clip?
down.
Luke, this is the clip. This is
Tom,
the clip that
I'm
you should
editing
get.
this down. I'm trying to get.
Look.
I told you. I'm trying to be
Are
the
you-
after show for Mulaney.
Are you currently editing this part out?
Are you gonna show all the intros?
Hey guys, I'm Wyatt. I'm not much of a streamer, more of an analog guy. Happy to be here. Hope my mic sounds good. Luke's paying me a lot of money to be here.
Right.
I think that was kind of, and you can talk during my sections, and you can Google the answers.
Always remember, you can Google the answers.
Feels
You can Google
good.
the answers on this round, no problem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, should I keep going, Luke? Do you want me to
No,
keep
that
doing
sounds great.
intro?
Let's get started with the next round of HollyLuke Shapes.
I,
Migraine Thresher, you will be playing for pentagons, and Rally V, you will be playing for triangles. No, the contestants cannot Google the answers. Please do not Google the answers.
They can. They
Please,
should
please, 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 please. Migraine Thresher, you're up first. Which panelist would you like to choose? Living in a land down under. Thank you, Psyduck.
Wow, thank
Go
you,
the
Psyduck
gun
with a gun.
for the 5 tier 1 subs to the chat. Thank you. Let's go with Grace for the win. That doesn't make any sense.
Whoa.
Grace.
Whoa.
Grace.
Awesome.
Great job,
What's
Grace.
up?
Grace.
That's huge.
How
Hey.
many
Typically not the
men-
best place to start. by the way.
Grace.
Alec.
Grace. How many men does Rory Kinnear play in the 2022 folk horror film Men?
How many men does Rory Kinnear play in?
How many men does Rory Kinnear play in the 2022 folk horror
Why are you
film
asking
Men?
me about an Alex Garland movie?
Yes.
God.
Can you give Grace a different
That
question?
makes me feel like you don't respect me as a woman.
I guess I don't know
uh,
why.
Because you're asking me about an Alex Garland movie.
Well, the
It's for the
question
Sophia
like
Coppola
I,
question.
you don't
you're
have
asking me about an
individual
Alex
questions for
Garland
each
movie like I spend all my time on fucking Reddit. How many
Yeah.
men does he play? How many fucking also a precise number? All these other questions have
So
had
hard of a
like
question.
You know, you've been
all these
complaining
other-
about not
God,
getting
okay.
questions, and then I give you a question, and all I'm hearing
It's
is
a
more
hard-
complaints.
It's a hard one, Luke. I think
So
you
it's
should
a
have done
hard
an easier
one.
one.
You don't have to get it right.
It's
I-
This
too
one's hard
hard.
to Google.
How many
too.
men does he play?
Yeah, try looking it up, Alec.
It's
I'm
actually
gonna
not. Okay. It's
Hard to
actually
Google.
not a
not that
specific
many, I
answer.
bet.
Hard
It
to
says
Google. So it's
when I
probably a
googled it,
good
it says
question if it's
X
hard
or
to Google.
Y. It doesn't say a specific answer.
I'm gonna say God. Also, not
I
only
think
that, but
there's
you're
a couple.
asking me about the most poorly reviewed Alex Garland movie.
You would like that. If you don't like Alex Garland, that would make you happy.
Alex.
It's not that I
Alex-
don't like Alex Garland.
and-
Alex.
I just don't
Alex
think he's-
Garland.
Alex
and
Garland.
Leonardo
Alex Garland.
DiCaprio.
Alex Garland.
I will say, I'll say this. Okay?
Yeah.
Can I say one thing?
Say it.
Yes.
Please.
5. All right, 5. Do we agree
Now
that
it's up-
Rory
now-
Kinnear in the
now-
2022 folk film horror film Men play 5 men?
Folk film horror.
Horror film horror
Folk
Folk
horror.
horror.
horror
Yeah, what are you
film.
getting folk horror for?
folk horror.
Imagine
film.
this.
Horror.
What if they got a woke horror film? That would be.
I already
be
missed
a
That's
that.
every day in this country, bro.
Bodies, bodies,
Yeah,
bodies.
man. No
We're
problem
living it.
here. You're right,
What's
man.
the answer? What is the answer?
Hey, you know what I think bodies, bodies, bodies could have used more of? Drafts,
Um,
drafts of the script. That shit sucked.
Pretty good,
I like
Luke.
that
Uh,
film.
I
that was
thought,
great.
yeah,
Right?
I really liked.
Yeah, I
I
liked
really
it.
liked that movie.
I
Yeah.
liked
it also,
I've never
yeah.
seen it. I've never seen it. I don't know. I was just trying
Wait,
to say
what?
something. I've never seen the movie.
What was
I have
the
no idea if
answer?
it needed more drafts. Margaret Thresher agrees. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. The answer was 9 or 10 men in Rory Kinnear.
9 or
I would
10.
have accepted
Okay, when I
9
googled
or
it and I
10.
saw 9 or 10,
would've
I was
accepted
like,
I don't know what
I
to
can't be
say.
what Luke
I would have accepted 9 or 10. Let's move on to Rally V. Rally, who would you like to choose next?
That's so
9
awesome.
or 10.
Is it no-
I have to go
What?
find my.
It's
blog
not.
post.
It's
accepted
not
9 or
clear. It
10.
could be 9 or 10.
Debbie!
9 or 10.
Let's go to
No way to
Debbie.
know.
Is 9 or
Debbie.
10 the AI-generated
Demi.
Google answer to that question? 9 or 10?
9 or 10 would have, okay, who wrote Dune? Who wrote Dune?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know about Dune. What are you talking about? Why would you ask me?
They
Yeah, maybe
chose
try a
it.
different one.
Different question. I'm not answering that.
All right.
Pass, Luke. That's a pass.
What is the top-grossing DreamWorks movie?
I don't like that either. I don't know it. Shrek.
Shrek is your answer. All right, Rally, do you agree with it? Is it Shrek? Is it Shrek?
I want to go back to not answering. No, I don't care. I don't care.
All right.
My answer is
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
care.
Shrek. I'm gonna take Shrek because I knew that was an honest
I'd love to
answer.
take Shrek. Freaking out to fuck him dinner.
Ooh.
Fuck him
Luke,
dinner.
what are you holding? Is that your phone?
Are you talking to me?
I was talking to Luke. He's holding something on the stream, but I don't know what it is.
That's
are you
his
holding,
phone.
Luke?
Yeah.
I'm holding
Is
a
it his
tablet
phone?
with the questions
Oh.
on it. What do you
It's
think?
It's a
I
phone.
like
he's
Shrek,
just
but
so tiny.
to disagree. Rally V, that's correct. The answer, Demi, was Shrek 2, but that was a great guess. That was a great
Cheating.
guess. So
Luke's
triangle
cheating.
goes
Luke's
on
got a tablet,
Demi.
He's cheating.
Let's
That's
move
because
on to
everybody loved Mongo, the giant gingerbread man. He was such a classic character in the Shrek universe.
Migraine Thresher. Who do we want next as your next panelist on HollyLuke Shapes, Volume 2?
Very open
think-
board here.
I
Let's see,
think that
Alec.
human dad bod Shrek could really get it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Alec, this is a really good question. What
I'd
is the
fuck any
London
Shrek.
Eye? And I'm not talking about Austin Powers Willie, baby.
What are you doing?
What?
Wait, what? I didn't hear. What was the question? Do the whole joke again.
All right. What is the London Eye? And I'm not talking about Austin Powers Willie, baby.
The London Eye.
Yeah.
That's the Ferris wheel
Ugh.
that's in the middle of London and the back of Doctor Who episodes.
The Ferris wheel in the middle of London. Migraine Thresher, do you agree? Is it
Have
the
any of you
Ferris
guys ever
wheel?
been on
That's
that
correct.
fucker?
Pentagon
No, I
gets
haven't.
Alec.
No, I have not.
Is it cool?
Rally, who would you
It
like as your
sucks
next
shit.
contestant?
I've been on it.
What's the
It fucking
It's the
sucks.
Wait, was
one-eyed
was it right
monster.
or wrong?
That
Was
joke
I right
made
or wrong?
sense.
It's nice and warm in there.
Show me
You
Wyatt.
breathe a lot of breath in there.
Okay,
Wyatt.
Wyatt.
We moved past that so quickly. Was I right or wrong? What happened?
You were right, dude.
You were, yeah, you were
Oh.
right.
Thank
For
you. I didn't
sure,
know
dude.
that. That was a pure thin air guess.
Well,
And it-
That was
I mean,
good.
that's what's so
Are
fun
you
about
serious?
this game is you never know
Yeah,
what's
for
going to
real?
happen
Without
next.
Google?
Really
That's
didn't know that was
impressive.
London Eye.
That's
I was
awesome.
right.
What,
I didn't
man?
Google. No
Wyatt,
Google.
it's
That's
ham
why,
tar-
no.
Wyatt, is Hamtaro a boy or a girl?
What?
Is Hamtaro a boy or a girl?
What the hell? That's a crazy question.
This is my favorite question so far.
Hamtaro,
is
boy or
Hamtaro
girl?
Boy or girl? Well, Hamtaro's very cute. That leads you to believe because girls' characters are often cute, but I actually think Hamtaro is a boy.
All right. What do
I've
we
never
think?
watched
Rally.
it.
Yeah,
Is
I'm getting from a
Hamtaro a boy?
highly
Or do you agree or
I'm gonna go
disagree?
with boy.
trustworthy
Hamtaro's a
source that it's a
boy.
boy.
I didn't look it up.
Hamtaro.
Hands free. Boy. Lock it in. Final answer.
Lock it in. Final answer. Rally, what do you think?
Boy.
I like Hamtaro, and he is a boy. Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. Wyatt,
I really didn't. I didn't.
Triangle
know that
gets Wyatt. Let's go back to Migraine Thresher. Migraine, what is your next contestant you'd like to pick on HollyLuke Shapes? I'm kind of trying out like new energies. You know what I mean? Like new ways I can host. Does that make
Taro
sense?
is a boy's name, so very cool.
Give
What
me
feels the
Howell
best,
for the
Luke?
block. Let's go to Howell. Howell,
Yes.
which country did they primarily shoot the Lord of the Rings movies in? And no, it's not Rivendell, lol.
It's not
No,
really a
country.
country, so
Rivendell. Rivendell.
high five, baby.
Um,
Bluetooth me one, thank you.
I do just want to take a moment while I have the floor.
Please.
So there's been a lot of talk about Googling stuff and how you can Google stuff to cheat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I got really paranoid that I might have the time of the show wrong because I'm on East Coast time and you're on West Coast time. So I
Right.
Googled it earlier. I got an AI generated response to what time is it PST, and it was 27 minutes off correct, which I know is really, really funny that they've added a feature that can be wrong not just by the hour but by the minute. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
The question is, where was Lord of the Rings filmed? And we all
And
know
it's
that
not-
was in. Sorry.
It's not Rivendell.
And
No.
it's not Rivendell. Right.
No, it isn't
okay.
Rivendell. That's one answer that's definitely not.
Thank you, Wyatt.
Just help,
Right.
I'm just trying to help
Thank
out.
you.
I'm just trying to help out.
I thank
I'm just
you.
trying to help
Could
out.
it be
very-
Riverdale?
it's very helpful.
Archie's home.
And of course, I mean, I could answer something like it was made in my heart, like
Yeah.
that's like something like that. But I'm not going
Yeah.
to. I'm not going to do a joke answer. I'm going to do a real answer.
Why?
Doing tongue stuff. Let's do. Everyone do tongue stuff.
I'd like to hear Howell's answer.
New Zealand.
Yes, your tongue is covered
New
by the mic.
Zealand.
We have to get them move a little bit.
Rally
New
or
Zealand.
Migraine, what do you think? Is the answer New Zealand? Let's take a moment to see everybody's tongue stuff. Now that will be fun.
I'd rather not. I have a short tongue.
I'm
I do
having
too.
issues with it. I can't really.
I have a really short tongue. You agree with Howell? Howell, the Pentagon. Howell gets the Pentagon and goes to Howell.
Luke, you remember when I used to drink so much that my tongue would swell up?
I do.
And hit my teeth and it would have rivets in my tongue?
I do remember that, Wyatt.
I'm
It
glad
was a
that I
dark
changed
time for
kinda
you,
how
but
I
I'm glad
act,
you're doing
Tom.
better.
Jesus.
Let's go
What?
I used to drink so much that my tongue would swell up and it
Yes.
would like rest. It would like push
Rowley,
against
who would
the
you like to
edges of my
pick?
teeth. Then I would have like divots in my tongue.
Yeah.
I had that
Like
happen
co-
before.
like coffee
I had
or-
that happen
And
before.
is that
Let's
bad?
hit
Is that bad?
Leslie.
Is that
Alcohol.
happening to you for a long time?
Oh, that makes way more
Wait,
sense.
why? But you still drink some?
I still drink some.
Leslie,
but
you're
Yeah,
up.
I wish I could still
Let's
drink
go.
some.
Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
Leslie, what is the former job of the wife of Ichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece? His wife had what job before she became a homemaker?
Oh, that's easy. She was a bus driver.
She was a bus driver. Let's see, bus driver. Rally, what do you think? Was she a bus driver? Was she a bus driver? Now, the wheels of the... You agree. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. The answer was a cosplayer for the character Nami. That's right. The man...
Was that her job?
Wait, was that her job? Yeah.
Did she
Yeah,
make
it was her job.
money?
She was okay, she was a model, which he also didn't say. She was a model that cosplayed as one of the characters in his
Got your
pervert
ass.
cartoon. I'm
Did
just
she,
saying
did
it's
she
disgusting.
Is he
professionally
dating a
cosplay,
fan?
though?
Is that her
Yes,
main
he's
source of
married
income,
to a
Luke?
fan.
Like
We
they
have to-
they've been together for decades now, right?
Yeah, but okay.
She's still a fan.
We have to tweet about this. Like we gotta pull
Thank
something
you,
up about this.
Chidley.
It's
Yes. Yes.
That
So,
is not okay.
That's a
She's still, like,
crazy
one-
question.
she's
Also,
still
that is so specific.
Yeah.
Do people know that?
Yeah,
People know
fans
that.
of One Piece too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I would
based on
I
that,
wouldn't
we'll
have
do that.
phrased it
Migraine,
like
who do you
that.
got?
I wouldn't have phrased it like that.
Right.
Look at this
A
great
lot of
poll that I
problems
got
with the
this
phrasing
weekend.
in it.
Whoa.
So can I show my
Ins.
poll? I'll be right
What
back.
is that
That's
called?
pretty
Is that
neat.
flambe?
That's pretty.
Wow, cool.
Here's my
That's
poll.
pretty
Yeah,
neat.
I'll
Ooh.
show
Incredible
our-
poll.
I'll show our One Piece polls.
It's time for Tom. Tom Walker.
Hey.
Hey, how are you, man? How you feeling
And
down there?
another-
Our bottom
another-
square.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Great to have you here, Tom. Now,
Awesome. Pretty
Pretty
Tom,
cool.
how does the girl poison the guy in Phantom Thread?
Oh,
The movie
puts it in his
Phantom
pants.
Thread.
Spoilers?
She
Jesus.
poisoned. Yeah, I've seen the movie quite recently.
Yeah.
She works it into his oatmeal,
Wait,
which
what?
would work on me also. She
Oh.
works it into his oatmeal
Take notes.
In
Tim.
Phantom
notes, Timmy.
Thread?
in Phantom Thread.
He puts what in his oatmeal?
All right, cards on the table. I don't know, but I'm trying to do the fucking Hollywood Squares thing where you
Yeah, no, you're doing great.
which is the premise of the show. But it doesn't
No.
Hold on.
because-
Hold on.
Tom, you're
Hold on.
You're
What?
Hold
stop
on.
destruct. You were doing great.
I legitimately
Tom
couldn't hear
literally
you.
delivered
I
that
was, no,
so
hold on.
easily.
Hold on.
Building, and
Run
we
it
all
back.
Penn and Teller
know
would
it.
have.
I
Yeah, Penn and Teller
legitimately
would've
couldn't
done
hear you. Thank
You
you,
really-
Tom.
No, it's not your fault.
Give him a new question. One more. Let him try this again.
Tom couldn't have. Yeah.
This one just says
Couldn't have
question
played
and
the game
then
completely
under
right
answer
there.
it says
Wait,
answer.
what?
What
We're all-
are the
we won't give
bastard
it up.
Tom
We're all just
Nook's
saying it's wrong
nephew's
or
name
right
in the
before.
Animal Crossing series?
give him the.
That's Tom's fault for trying.
I
Try
am not-
less.
Tom.
What was that again,
Luke
Luke?
Shapes.
Yeah,
HollyLuke Shapes.
With a fucking gun. She poisoned him with a gun. She put a cyanide capsule into a gun and she shot him over and over and over.
that's
He
my
would
sounded
you
pretty
like to-
confident. That was confident.
Yeah.
I think he knows the
that must
answer.
be. That
It
must
has
All
be
right,
got an,
Migraine
you know,
Thresher, what do you
authoritative
think?
Sigma energy.
That was really cool.
Thank you.
Migraine Thresher, do you agree with putting a cyanide capsule in a gun and shooting him?
over and over and
Over,
over and
over.
over.
I disagree.
suck if it was
Unfortunately,
just
the
once.
answer was mushrooms.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
I remember
you should have
that,
said
yes.
mushrooms, Tom.
Yeah, you should have said
Shit.
mushrooms.
Shitty meal to
I-
poison.
Let's move on to
regret not
Rally.
saying mushrooms.
Rally, who would you like to choose
Yeah,
next?
at least let me get shot by
For the
that
dub.
gun over and over and
Yeah,
over.
right.
Dub, right?
Poison.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. Bullets are so small. I was thinking about this. How do they kill? I mean, I get how a knife kills or a sword, but a bullet is so small. I understand it's going fast, of course, and I understand if you get a lot of them in you, of course, also that's going to kill you. But it really feels like if I got shot by a pistol like a couple times, it wouldn't be that bad, right?
Luke, I need
Hey,
to tell you
Grant,
something.
how are the cops
Is that my
doing?
question?
They just kind of.
They're hanging out. They're in the
Oh, God.
studio doing a Herald.
Yeah, what's
So-
up, Tom?
Oh, nice, cool.
What's up?
I need you to don't do the game show stuff. Just talk about things you think.
All right.
That's where you shine.
Yeah.
The-
But don't
just-
say
I
don't
saw-
do the
well, I
game
mean-
show stuff.
I
No,
believe.
the game show stuff's great, but leave room for how do bullets kill you? They're so
I
small.
don't know. Honestly, though, like I understand. I mean, like, seriously, if someone can answer this question, they'll get the shape or whatever. I don't remember how the game works now, but
The thing is, like, I don't
How do
even know
bullets
how to
work? That's
answer
the
the question
question.
because I feel like it's so simple. You know?
what do you mean?
Yeah.
All right,
Like, how
if
do you even
shoot me
answer
in the
that?
arm,
Then what is it?
It's just it's small.
My parents were both prison guards when they met, and one time my dad got his nipple bitten off by a prisoner, and they had to sew it back on.
See, and that's
He
the
got
thing
it, so he
I
got
can
it-
understand
got it
how
out
you
of the
die
prisoner's
from
mouth?
that.
Wow.
If you get
It didn't
full-
come.
it
It
by
didn't
a-
come completely all the way off. It was hanging.
Ah.
Was
Yeah.
it by like another guard or like a prisoner?
I did say it was a prisoner, but
It was a friendly fire incident. He was aiming for a
He did-
prisoner's
he
nipple.
did it
God
himself.
bit.
He grabbed his long tit and he put it in his mouth, and he was like,
That's
"Man,
a-
I wish I hadn't fucking done that."
So
That's how
when you
Ginsberg did
say,
it on Mad Men.
since you
Yeah.
live in Australia and you say that they were prison guards, do you mean they just kind of like walk around?
I walk around the outside of Australia, yeah, and they point their guns at the ocean. Grace, that's a good point.
Great, that was excellent.
That's so fucking. That's so smart.
That's
Let's
really
give
good.
Grace a Pentagon.
All right, Chiblee, you're up next. Chiblee.
Can I get one of
Oh.
the books
So
now?
scared.
Chiblee,
I
which
get
Can I-
Mario
I have a
adjacent
Grace, I'll
request
buy
for
you
my
a book.
question.
That's great.
Chiblee, which Mario adjacent characters has Shigeru Miyamoto said will never appear in the Mario movie sequels? Which
Well, I wanted to make a request for my question.
Yeah,
if that's
please.
okay with you.
Yes,
Can I
please,
have
of
the
course.
Can I have the one about where Lord of the Rings was filmed? Because I'm from New Zealand,
Right.
so I
we-
feel
well,
like
but we already answered that one.
yeah, but I can pretend I don't know the answer. Like I put my effort into it.
All right, sure, sure.
It'll be an
Hit it.
easy win.
Now,
for the
Chiblee, this is an interesting question. What
Okay.
country did they primarily shoot the Lord of the Rings movies in? And no, it's not Rivendell. Lol.
Okay. I was gonna say Rivendell, so
Sorry.
that I'm glad you cleared that one out for
Yes.
me. I'm gonna have to go with like maybe Australia. I think.
Australia. What do we think, Rally?
Yeah.
Do we think the answer is Australia? Let's see. It was filmed in Glendale. Now that's funny. Glendale.
It's funny.
That's funny for
Wait,
people
what?
from
What?
LA.
Can you say the
Yeah.
characters that aren't going to be in it though? Because I'm interested.
Yeah,
Or-
what was the
I'll-
answer to the other
I'll
question?
save that one.
That is interesting to me. I don't know that.
We'll
Yeah.
save that one. We'll save that one. See, some of the
Well,
questions
alright.
are good. If you just perk up and listen, you might see some of these questions
One
are
time I
awesome.
want to hear a question answered, we swerve around it.
Google says Chiblee is wrong. That's correct. Triangle gets Chiblee. All right, let's keep going. For the win, Migraine Thresher, who you
Gets
picking?
Chiblee
Wait,
sounds
Chiblee
like
won?
the next like Bob Loves Appalachia,
Oh.
like a really
Yeah.
like a really
Like, what is
popular
happening
sitcom
to me?
nobody watched.
Grant, I guess. Grant, what Mario adjacent characters, according to Shigeru Miyamoto, will never appear in the Mario movie sequels?
Okay, Mario adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give you a tip?
Hmm.
Well, I have a guess.
Just a tip in general.
The main character from The Conformist, another Italian person.
Okay. Grant's
I
answer
was
is
about
the
to say
main.
not Mario adjacent, but you got me.
Nice
Grant-
try, dude.
What's Mario adjacent about that? Yeah.
Italian.
Italian.
Okay. All right. All
Another
Italian,
Italian.
people are Mario
Japanese
adjacent.
Italian.
My
La
Grant Thresher, do you agree?
Conformista, I believe, in the original Italian.
I disagree,
I think-
unfortunately. Yes, the answer is Wario and Waluigi, because Shigeru Miyamoto does not consider them canon characters. He looks at them as side characters, and that's why they never appear in a mainline Mario game.
But they did.
Wario. There's WarioWare. The
That's
game's
not-
called
Super
WarioWare.
Mario 64 DS. Wario is a playable character that is a mainline Mario.
That's a port. That's basically a
But
remaster.
what
I'm
about
not
Super
counting that as a
Mario
mainline
Land?
Mario
Isn't
game.
he
No
the
way.
main-
No fucking
Wario
way.
is the
Mario Land
Wario's
2,
the
yeah.
villain in
Villain.
Super Mario Land 2.
Super
Six
Mario
golden
Land
coins.
2 is
That's-
also not made. I'm talking about the one Shigeru Miyamoto
The main.
had hands
What
on.
are you? What the fuck are you talking
Where'd you get
about?
this
That's not a
information
main.
from? Where are you getting this from?
Like Mario, like the
This is
Mario 1.
true.
I'm gonna put hands on you in a minute, Luke.
I don't like that
Mario
this
Land is
true.
not a mainline game. Luke is correct. I
it's
know I'm
unfortunate,
creative
but
about.
it's
I'm
true.
correct about this. So I know.
Alec, it's sad,
I know
but
y'all
true,
fucking
man.
nerds think you got one over on me, but guess what? I know this is correct.
It just hurts, man. This just hurts to hear.
It's
I'm not mad at you.
wrong.
I'm
They
mad.
hated Luke because he spoke truth. No. Wait, who wins?
Oh my God.
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
Pentagon's
Pentagon
winning.
wins.
Crazy. That's crazy that he
I'm
has
like,
to
Migraine
know.
wins. Congratulations to Migraine for the last game of HollyLuke Shapes. Thank you all
Wow.
for being here tonight. This has been another incredible game. Thank you to our amazing contestants, Alec, Chibley, Demi, Grace, Grant, Howell, Leslie, Tom, and Wyatt. Thank you guys for doing this. It was
Thank you.
fun.
Thank
course.
you. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you so
It was
much for
a
having us,
blast.
Luke.
Wow, thank you.
Uh,
Thank you
thank-
so much.
Go check a lot of these people stream, and they're certainly on social medias. So you're gonna want to check them out.
I don't
You're
know if
wanna
they're
check-
going to let me stream. I don't
Right,
know if
'cause
they're
you're
going to let
going
me
to the-
stream.
you're
right
going
now.
to
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
stream
Yeah.
with
All right,
like
let's find someone to
2
raid
dozen of
before
your
we get outta
closest
here.
male friends.
Dog.
So I'm sure that like the rest
Podcast
of them will
about
keep
this.
Everything Now show running strong.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
would
should
feel
be
hurt if they
mostly
did
the
that.
same, yeah.
Oh, you
Me and
would?
Tom have a podcast.
Yeah.
Listen to it. The end.
Yeah, I got
Was
a
that
podcast too, and not enough people are listening to it. It's called the Girl God Experience, and it's not very good, but we spend a couple hours of our week making it.
Did you
So
say
I've
please,
listened. It's good.
Grace,
Okay, cool.
Grace.
Bye, everyone.
What
Grace,
kind
Grace,
of not
Grace.
good would you classify it as, just to give everyone a little expectation?
Bye.
it's just me and my friend
Bye.
April.
Are we getting rated? Are we going to be rated on?
I just felt like doing
Oh,
9 sets of
okay, so
plugs
we
is a
can
lot.
do-
Can we
We
rate
can
it
do
hardware?
plugs.
Luke,
You rate us
What,
on
Demi?
the channel?
Nobody does any.
that. Sorry, can you say we're going back for plugs again?
We're going back for plugs.
You book your second ticket to Turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
All
is
right.
really fucked up, Demi, I think.
Tom left. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't. Oh, we did raid.
He's going to show up in her
Yeah,
camera.
we're
All right,
like
raid.
10 seconds out.
That's
Okay,
over.
Girl God
I can't,
Experience
listen.
podcast.
Just I already said to
Listen
follow
to
you.
the
Wait, I
Girl
mean, you
God
want me to?
Experience
You really
podcast.
want to say it? It's already
Patreon.com/.
9:05.
stream.
You want
Girl God.
everyone to do plugs. I already put your ats there. What do you want? from me?
Explorations with Leslie
Girl God
Tanner.
Experience
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Raid.
Alec Robin
raid.
on
Did we
Twitter,
raid?
On,
Listen to my wife's
Mr.
podcast,
Boop.
Girl
Yeah.
God.
All right, we
We've
did
rated.
it.
All
It's
right.
over.
Hit
All
turn
right.
the
Everybody.
stream off on the second computer.
Night, guys.
All right. Thank you
Good
guys for
night.
being here. Take
Hey,
care.